Here we go. Welcome back to another hockey night in Thailand. Welcome everybody. Thanks to join us tonight. This is the last game of the Montreal Canadiens against the Ottawa Senators, and this is the fourth time they play each other. We know already the Ottawa already won the first three games. Really interesting lineup for both teams tonight. Ottawa Senators sit all the best players, most of them. Kachuk, Susla. I would say to you, Giroux, Debrincat, Dalbat, and for the Shabbat, I said Dalbat, Shabbat, and then for the Montreal Canadiens, they are on audition. This is the final test of many of the defensemen, honestly, and some for the veteran players. Talking about Drouin, he returned in the lineup for the Montreal Canadiens. Again, many injuries for the Montreal affect the way Martin Saint-Louis would love to have his full roster for tonight for the upcoming season very soon. But again, he has to manage with what he has in front of him. And unfortunately, they have all the veterans like Dvorak, Hoffman, Madison, Edmondson, Armia, Henneman, and I can go all the way like this one. Jake Allen is going to be between the pipe for the Montreal Canadiens. And secondly, I want to mention to you the Montreal Canadiens just claim on from the Winnipeg Jet the big defenseman, 6'4", 6'5", Jonathan, is it Venet? Oh my God. Voretvenic. That's the point about this. I apologize. Kovacevic. I was trying to figure out his last name. And I apologize for that. He was drafted 34 overall pick by the Winnipeg Jets. And 2017, I've only played 4 games in NHL, 0 point. I have a good year last season with the Manitoba Moose. He has 30 points with 11 goals, 19 assists. So we'll be interested. Big right defenseman. If the Montreal keep him or not, and for the beginning of the season, will be interesting. We know Montreal right now struggle on the defensive zone players with a lot of young players like Cooley, Harris, Barron, Arbor, and it would be interesting because now a lot of them play their spot for the upcoming season. Schoenemann is another one who's going to play tonight. And so again, it's something we're going to follow up. Cooley play on the right defense tonight, on the right side. So we welcome everybody. Look like a lot of baseball in the house tonight. We appreciate each one of you to be a part of the show. And we are now at the New Brunswick. The game tonight it's right now the national anthem. Many of you may be asking how we can see the game. Honestly, you have only one location on your TV. If you want to watch the game, is honestly on the TV, a sport in Quebec. So that's what's happening. If you want to see, I don't know if NHLStreamLive.com works. I didn't look the link this morning, or this evening. So that's what we're at. We have a couple of new people in the chat. We welcome everybody. But of course, we have to welcome all the moderators of the Hockey Nation show. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. We have Mr. GP back in the house tonight. Thanks to GP to be with the Hockey Nation show. We have Mac, Zach, and Jennifer. Really important to mention her name, Jennifer, with Mac, Zach, another great supporter of the Hockey Nation show. Thanks to both of you to be with us tonight. Martin Cole, welcome aboard, Martin. I believe it's NHL stream. Oh my God. We put the last one. I don't know if someone remember, possibly Danny, if you can put the link over there, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. You can sharing the link. It's something like NHLLivestream.com, but I could be wrong here. Martin, I don't have it in front of me right now. So someone can remember, that'd be great if you can put the link over there. Miss Kelly, welcome aboard. Blake, welcome aboard. Back to with us tonight. Alan Vaillancourt, another one over there. Thanks to be all with the Hockey Nation show. William Snyder is back in the house. Thanks to be with us with RJ Calabro with all the update around the league. Thanks to be with us. Game number 2 of the NHL was played a couple hours ago. The San Jose Sharks lost again for the second time by the score this time 3-2. Nether Raider have another great game for the San Jose Sharks, and then Philip Forsberg scored for them. So, and Roman Hosey have a good game for them. Was surprisingly, it was not Saros between the pipe, but it was more Kevin Leskinen. He did a very good solid game for them. The San Jose dominate on the shooting against the Nashville Predators. We have now kind of presentation before the game at New Brunswick, and that's why we have the game will be a little bit delay. So stay around. Hope everyone has a great Thanksgiving weekend, Mr. Blake. I wish the best for you, and thanks to sharing with us, Luciano. And thanks again. We appreciate a lot, and we appreciate all the moderators to be with us tonight. So that's what we at. And then a couple of news around the league. Calgary Flames gave an extension to their head coach, Daryl Sutter, a contract. So that's happening a couple of hours ago. That's pretty good. A couple of new players are on the waiver list. 3 from the Calgary Flame. And one of them is really interesting. So, Valimaki, where is a solid defenseman left side. We'll see interesting if a team in NHL is going to draft him. So that's the biggest name we have on the NHL draft waiver today. So that's something we want to follow up for sure. Richard Bouchard is in the house tonight. Yes, Roger, Arbor play tonight. Sakoski play tonight for the Montreal Canadiens. Cody play, Barron play, Shoneman play. Only Chris Weideman have only experience in NHL for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. A little bit concerned about Mike Madison with Dave Rack, and of course, they have no, they don't play Mike Hoffman. They are all day today right now with injuries, but we'll see if they're going to be ready for the season. John Gregor for Boston. Think about you yesterday. I was curious about if, John, if, what are you doing, my friend? Oh, glad to see you around. It's great to see you with the Montreal, with the Hockey Nation show back. Welcome back. Don't forget, John, we start a warm-up show next week. Harry, welcome back in the house. Thanks to be with us tonight. Harry. There's something that a little bit like a buffering or on the TV by the TVA sports. So we apologize. There could be a little bit delay live streaming at some point because the situation with the TV from where I am in Thailand. So I apologize for that. So that's where we are. You're welcome. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be great. We have a lot of people, not many to click on the like. Kevin DB, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight, Kevin. We'll see what happened. Roger Delaney, welcome aboard. Thanks for being with us. If someone know the link of the game tonight, it's live streaming, NHL Live, NHL live streaming, something like that. Someone have it last game, but I don't know the game is live right now. What happened on the night show went before the Frenchy quiz, William. I think the internet or the building have to stop the internet for a testing fire the morning, something like that. I cannot remember exactly, William. A couple of days ago, we did yesterday, so I don't know. Cannot remember. I have too many things I'm doing, so I apologize for that. But thanks so much, Luciano. Yamo Vartanen is in the house. Should be an interesting game tonight. Go. Yeah. The Ottawa Senators use a lot of the big boys tonight. DJ Smith said we don't let the Montreal Canadiens move or push anybody. So it'll be interesting to see that. Like I said, they use tonight Kastelik, Sabourin, Watson. They have a lot of big customer for Josh Anderson and for Montreal Canadiens, the defenseman Arbor and Pesada. Will be interesting how they're going to act. So my name is between Caulfield this morning and Ren Pitlick, if I can recall it. I don't have all the lines in front of me. Blake, again, I don't have the link, and I don't have the link right now, so hopefully someone have it a little bit longer. Neither rather 3 goals in 2 games at a +4 Nashville. Have the great start. You have so right, Adam. I know he scored today, so great to see it. Going to Kelly. And 16 light, Alan Barnes, welcome, and everyone. Alan Barnes, always a pleasure having you. Jake Allen is going to be between the part for the Montreal Canadiens and Magnus Hellberg. He's for the Ottawa Senator. The game Senate is now said the game start at 7:30. No, Zach, the game start right now. So it's 7:30. I don't know, but it's at 6:30. Eastern time. I was just because I passed the website link in chat. Do you predict high scoring, low, or OT? Someone can copy it, or he can put again, Blade. If you can put the link again back, that'd be great. Jean Hébert is the referee for this game between Ottawa Sénateur. Bon match, mes amis. Have an amazing, great game. Let's see what Montreal can win their first W of this exhibition game. Do you predict high scoring, low scoring to OT game, William? About 7-8 goal. If I have to go over 6.5, I will go over tonight. I hope some kids does good fit Pitlick and Anderson. We'll be interested in Rover because really it's a big audition for him. Money was that enough tonight at Caulfield on the right. Ottawa won the battle the buck, send the buck behind the net. Kostelic right now try to get the buck in front of Monahan, chasing one out by Barron battled, but winning by the Montreal Canadiens. Monahan try to get a puck by himself. Great break protection by Monahan to left side. Harris Caulfield shoot the puck and Barron make a save. Rebound in front of the net. Harris cannot controlling. Reset by Barron. Pass the puck to Monahan. Back to Barron. Barron now was that enough? Bring the puck behind the goaltender. Reset right now by Ottawa. Still by Monahan. Monahan keep controlling. Bring the puck to the line to Harris. Harris to Barron. Barron right now to Caulfield to Ashmark. Caulfield keep controlling. But now the Ottawa is going to get out puck all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal Canadiens chasing right now by Barron and the new players coming for both teams. Good opportunity for the Montreal at the beginning. Great play. Now Justin Barron reset now. Long session in the zone. Tip on the Montreal Canadiens from Josh Anderson. The puck go out and reset by the Jonathan Drouin play for the Montreal Canadiens. Play with Jonathan, with Josh Anderson. We have a first offside between Montreal and Ottawa. I'm going to put the game stat on. That'll be a little bit better. And that's where we at. Plaisir gagner ce soir, Charles. Welcome aboard. Epic. Yes, hopefully. That'd be great. If we can click on the likes, that'd be awesome. If you can do this for us, that'd be great. And then possibility Sokoski score the first goal. Let's calling this night. Let's call the first goal of the Sokoski tonight. Here we go. The puck recovered by the Ottawa Sénateur and breakouts coming in the neutral zone. Don't play the puck behind Jake Allen. Allen play the puck, leave the puck to Caden Coley. Coley play the right side tonight. Allen play the puck for himself. The puck all the way back on defensive zone of the Ottawa Sénateur. They're going to reset right now, looking for the rest. The last and long stretch pass on the left side. On neutral zone, dumping the puck. Chasing right now by the Cabrel. Cabrel hits solidly. Caden Coley pass the puck DDD by Whiteman. Whiteman to Sokoski. Sokoski make a turnover. Reset on now. Sokoski loses his stick. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman to Coley. Coley battle for the puck all the way. Pinched by the Ottawa Sénateur defenseman Branson. The puck go behind the net. Now a good hit and the first penalty for the Montreal Canadiens for Chris Whiteman. 2 minutes for interference. And the Ottawa Sénateur is going to be on the power play. The first power play of the game. That's what we got so far. The game, honestly, is Ottawa Sénateur, but is at Ottawa where on the stat. But I did not change the box score. So originally, if you look about the NHL statistically, is the game is Montreal versus Ottawa, but I did not change the box score of the game here. So I just want to sharing this with you so you know and understand what's going on about this. Here we go. Back on the blue line. It's coming out by the Sanderson. Pass the puck on the left side. Ottawa control the puck. Back to Sanderson. Look on the right side. Control the puck. Flanker shoot the puck. Hit it. Crossbar. Oh, the puck fly over the head of Allen like a lob. And he missed the puck. And the puck just hit the crossbar. But Montreal send the puck out. Patterson's coming on the offensive zone. Patterson tried to Pinto. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be Montreal. A turnover by Pinto. Bad play by Jake Evan. Turnaround behind the net. A battle with Albert. Albert right now with help of the Harris behind the goaltender. And now the Jake Allen. Ottawa try to keep the puck all the way back on the blue line. Adolf Sanderson use the backhand. The pushing by Patterson behind the net. Goal the puck around to another corner. Albert the puck in front of Patterson. We have about of 4 players. The puck stuck over there. 1 minute to go remaining on power play. Sanderson Patterson shoot the puck. Black shot by the Montreal. The puck on the left side. One timer missing by Patterson. The ball back to Sanderson. Shoot the puck. Hit the Montreal finale. And they recover the puck. Dumping the puck behind the goaltender Hamburg. And the new players coming for both teams. Unit number 2 power play for the Ottawa Sénateur is calling Backstrom. Control the puck all the way. They get the puck behind the net of Allen. Lead the puck all the way back. Jake Allen play a puck. Run the puck around the board. They intercept right now to the board by the player. Pinched by Holden, I believe. whatsoever. Montreal still the puck. Here we go. Back all the way back over there. Pass to that enough. A little bit missing all the way back. The puck go all the way back on defensive zone. Ottawa Senator battle with 27 to go remaining on the power play for Ottawa Senator. They're going to reset now. They are coming to the right side. Don't pay the puck all the way. Montreal try to recovery. First one to get there is getting Coley. Finally, Montreal use the board or the glass to get out the puck on neutral zone. The penalty is still 13 seconds to go. Ottawa, one more push on the right side, left side of Allen. Recovery behind the net by Ottawa. We go all the way back to Kelly. Kelly leave the puck to the other side. Resetting for the net. Allen make a save. Rebound. Well, finally, Allen with the glove over the puck. We have another whistle. We're going to reset on the left side of the Jake Allen. How can I watch the game, Mr. Ace? I don't know if someone have the link. I just don't have any live stream. It's possibly, guys, this is an exhibition game, so the game is really not televised nowhere like Sportnet, TVA, or RDS or TSN. Honestly, only TVA and Quebec carry on that game. And you have to have that channel to watching the game. Now the puck go outside the zone for the Montreal Canadiens. They are even strength. Get hit by the Ottawa Senator on Gallagher. The puck intercept by now by the Montreal is going to be Kirby Dack. Now back pass the puck to Schoenemann, I believe. I'm not sure. And now they're waiting for this breakout. Keep still pass on the left side. Back to the one. It's coming out. The one on the right side of Hamburg. Under the hit. Shoot the puck by the Schoenemann. Finally, Ottawa going to go all the way back on the neutral zone. Intercept for Montreal at the blue line. And Pike West Whiteman. Intercept now by Drouin. Leave the puck to Kirby Dack. Dack reset is Monahan. Drop the puck behind him. Monahan to Schoenemann. Schoenemann looking right now. Pass the puck to Didi. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman a little bit too far. But good play by Whiteman to Caulfield. Caulfield lose the puck by the Ottawa Senator. I think it was Patterson. Patterson shoot the puck and stopped by Allen. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens. Montreal use the board. They go DDD. Set up right now by Justin Barron. Skating to the blue line. At the red line. Barron looking good so far. Pass the puck to Dadanov. Possibility outside of the blue line. That's the call for the linesman. Go to reset neutral zone. And that's what's happening right now for both teams since the beginning. Will is the new player pick up the send to Laval? Not yet, but they're going to keep him until the next week. And then after that, they will take the decision. He's a right defenseman, so big guy. And I don't know exactly what they're going to do yet, but I'm sure they're going to be an audition for the Montreal Canadiens next week. The puck go behind the goaltender of the Ottawa Senator. Battle right now by Josh Anderson. And we have right now battle Anderson with Pitlick on the ice. The puck go all the way out of the defensive zone of the Montreal Canadiens. First one recovery is Jordan Harris. D reverse behind. Reset right now for the Montreal to Sakoski. Sakoski get out. Sakoski pass the puck to the left side to Harris. Harris don't put the puck a little bit too far for Josh Anderson. Reset by the Ottawa Center. Long stretch by the neutral zone. Now he's coming on the offensive zone, waiting for teammate. Pass the puck behind. Intercept by Sakoski. That's a long stretch back. A breakaway, Montreal again. Pitlick looking. Pitlick Anderson. Saved by Hamburg. Pitlick was too generous again. Pitlick showed that puck. Are you kidding me? He's on breakaway. Use the pass backwards. Unbelievable. Bad decision. A Ren Pitlick on breakaway. And he dropped the puck behind. And Aisley Hellberg make a save. Unbelievable mistake by Ren Pitlick on breakaway. He dropped the puck behind. Are you kidding me, Mr. Pitlick? Wow. What a bad play by Ren Pitlick on that one over there. Anyhow, the Montreal are now going to reset on the right side face-off of Hamburg. So the puck go back behind the net. Reset DDD. Get out of the zone at the blue line, at the red lines, coming to the neutral zone. Don't play the puck at the Jake Allen. Play the puck right now. Recovery by Harbour. Harbour change the direction. Pass the puck. Great play by Harbour. Pass again by the Montreal Canadiens to Peseta. Turnover by the Ottawa Senator. Don't play the puck on the offensive zone. Reset by Jake Evans. Jake Evans pass to Harbour, to Peseta, to Harbour. Harbour pass the puck to the left side. Montreal to keep controlling the puck. Finally, don't play the puck at the right side. Hamburg. And it's going to be reset by the defensive of the Ottawa Senator. They go DDD, reset on the offensive zone now. All the way back, bring the puck behind the goaltender, Jake Allen. Schoenemann is the first one to recover. Schoenemann play with Harbour tonight. New players coming for both teams. Is Kirby Dack is on the ice with Jonathan Drouin. Schoenemann is set up a breakout. Looking right now. Dumping the puck into the zone. Dumping to Hellberg. Hellberg make a save. Reset by Kirby Dack. Dack control the puck at the hashmark. Bring to the blind. Schoenemann cannot control the puck. The puck goes slowly back to Allen. Allen play the puck. little bit too far for Schoenemann. Bad communication between Allen and Schoenemann. The puck recovered by Ottawa Senator on the left side, but still by Jonathan Drouin. A bad play by the Drouin. Now, Ottawa break away. He hit the post. A turnover by Jonathan Drouin, and Ottawa take advantage of this, but cannot score when they hit the post. Bad play by the Jonathan Drouin. The puck go by the goaltender of the Hellberg. It's reset right now by Larson. Larson's coming on the offensive zone. Larson at the neutral zone. Now coming on the offensive zone. The left side of Jake Allen. Try to get the puck in front of the net. Nobody was there. The puck pinching right up by Ottawa Senator. They'll go back behind Jake Allen. Reset by Dadonov behind the net. Dadonov with the puck. Skating with the puck. Lob the puck in the neutral zone. Intercept by the Ottawa Senator. They go to reset in the neutral zone. Don't pay to Batterson. Batterson's coming right now with Pinto on the ice. Right at this moment, the Ottawa battle for the puck. A little bit too far for Pinto. Back to the blue line to Sanderson. Sanderson don't pay the puck behind to Batterson. The puck goes slowly back to Dadonov. Dadonov bring back to Barron. Barron going to chasing by Patterson. Change the direction for himself. Use the board. Pass the puck to Dadonov. Reset by Monahan. Monahan a little bit too far for Caulfield. We have an offside going to reset all the way back on the left side of Jake Allen. That's what we got so far. With a little bit 12 minutes to go. Swanet suck. We'll pay it to another turn. Brian, I just want to let you know, guys, for the people, it's just not. It's not Sportnet. It's not TSN. It's not IDS. It's not NHL. This game is a hockey, Graph Hockeyville. This is only carried on by one channel. It's called TVA. So you cannot blame anybody. It's just a part of this. It's not like a normal game NHL. They don't play an NHL, so you don't have no space or no room to put cameras, to put everything else. So that's the reason happening. Anyhow, daily penalty for Ottawa Senator. The Montreal is going to be on power play, and then a little bit after the whistle. Caulfield pass the puck to the side. Back to Dadonov. Pass the puck the blue line. Harris don't put the puck in the corner. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield lose the puck. Recovery by Ottawa. Finally, we hear the whistle, and we're going to reset all the way back on the NHL 66 have only as a San Jose game. Yes, normal guy is the NHL regular season. So NHL 66 is going to reset next week. So when the game starts October 11, you're going to be access free live streaming on friend location on internet. That's the only way you can watch this. So that's, I just want to give you what's going on with that part over there. And we don't know what a lot empty seat at the top 25 no attendance. We don't know, Terry. We don't watch football. We talk about hockey, buddy. I have a side coach. Should I put? Yeah. Put in the link, Fernando. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. For Lucas, play show screen. You cannot do it. Guys, you have to understand. It's a copyright NHL. You cannot show the game. They will be blocked. They're going to shut down my channel. You have to understand the rules about how this work. The YouTube channel. It's NHL block you completely. You cannot. It's a copyright NHL. You cannot show the game, guys. It's not like it's easy to do it. No problem, Fernando. Put the link. That'd be awesome for the people who want to watch the game live. That'd be good. Power play for the Montreal Canadiens. The first of the night. And it will be interesting to see how they're going to capitalize on their first opportunity tonight against the Ottawa Senator. You have to pick your game and the stream, Fernando. Yep. Yes, but now it looks like a 3-3. We know Jake Allen was born in New Brunswick at Fredericton. William McClary, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. That'd be awesome. And we have a face-off now on the right side of Hellberg. And Monahan is on the ice with Caulfield. We have Josh Anderson with Whiteman at the point for the Montreal Canadiens. I cannot see the other one. We're battle right now. Ottawa recover the puck, don't pin the puck. But he sent the puck in the stand. We're going to reset on the right side. Mr. Morningwood, he's in the house. Welcome, Mr. Morningwood. It was scheduled for 6:30. Yes, the game is at 6:30 Eastern Time. The game is already on Fernando, if you can put the game live, that'd be great. And then Luciano, if he can copy it and he can keep it like Montreal win the face-off all the way back to Whiteman. Whiteman set up. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield to Whiteman. Whiteman controlling. Keep controlling at the blue line. Back to Caulfield at the blue line. Now Caulfield looking. Back to Whiteman at the blue. Whiteman looking. Back to Caulfield. Looking's coming out. Fire the puck. Hit the but. Cole Caulfield score again. Ladies and gentlemen, Caulfield. Top shell corner. The Montreal Canadiens score the first goal of the game tonight against the Ottawa Senator. Cole Caulfield did it again. What a goal about Cole Caulfield. Top shell for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. He did it again. Cole Caulfield. Cole Caulfield. Try to get the song, but I cannot get it. Unbelievable. Cole Caulfield score on the power play tonight. First goal of the game. Cole Caulfield, power play goal. Fourth of the exhibition game. Caulfield and the Montreal Canadiens take the lead tonight 1-1. A great shot, top corner like he loved to do on the power play. And Caulfield showed a little bit what DeBrincat does for the Ottawa Senator. I'm going to reset the puck right now. First time Montreal take the lead for a long time. A long time, don't play the puck. Montreal Canadian tip. The puck go behind the Hellberg. Play the puck behind the goaltender. Montreal recovery puck. Back in the front of the net. Back to Anderson. So he shoot the puck and miss barely. Puck just in the recovery for himself. Then Anderson drop the puck behind him. And finally, Ottawa get out of the zone. They are coming offensive zone. Pass to their 3 versus 2. Sapkowski attack right there. Anderson shoot the puck. Hadden make a say rebound on the left side. Shoot by Anderson. The puck go blocked by the Montreal Canadiens. They go to a set by pushing by Petley. Petley pass the puck behind. And front of the net, the puck bouncing in front of Hellberg. But Hellberg stopped the puck with glove. Going to a set on the right side of the Hellberg, on the left side of Hellberg, and that's what we got so far. And the Montreal Canadiens take advantage of the power play for the first time of the night to take the lead 1-0. Whoops, sorry about that. Here we go. Face-off winning right now in the corner by Ottawa, but the puck retrieve right now in the corner. Set up by Whiteman. Whiteman pinch the puck on the board. Get the puck to pass it up. As a play with Evans and RHP, RVP now. But as Ottawa get out of the zone, they are coming. It's 13th player for Ottawa. It's Hollywood, I believe. The puck turn around for the Montreal Canadiens. Try to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept by the Ottawa. Polishing the puck behind Allen. Allen play the puck. Go Didi. Back to Whiteman. Back to pinching right now. Montreal get out of the zone. They are coming 2 versus 1. Evan pass the puck to Harvey. Harvey Pinal try to get the puck. Harvey, great play around, but cannot controlling the puck. Still by the Ottawa Senator. Pinch by the Montreal Canadiens to the blue line. And they are coming back. Now it's Ottawa Senator dumping the puck the right side of the Jake Allen. Barron lost his edge and he stopped in the corner. And Barron unfortunately fall on the corner. And we don't know if he's injured or not. We'll see. Look like he just lost his edge. But Cole Caulfield scored the first goal. A top shot corner, guys. He take the lead, and that's we have a TV timeout. It's time to bring Luciano Graziano. Here's the one play the trumpet for the hockey, entertaining the Hockey Nation Live Show. Thank you so much, Matt. Jerry from Sweden is in the house tonight. Jerry, thanks to be with us. Yep, so right, William, the Pepsi Center at the Arapaho, William, that's the city where the Pepsi Center, well, honestly, you talk about the big name, the Denver Arena for the Avalanche. This is a downtown, but the facility practice for the Colorado Avalanche, guys, is at the Arapaho. It's called the Pepsi Center over there. A great rink, 2 rink, 2 sheet of the ice over there with fun entertaining for kids inside the building. I've been there for many times and many nights and many morning to enter to scout players over there. So thanks, William, for sharing. Yep, so right now they call the Ball Arena. TV timeout. Hopefully you had an amazing good weekend, guys. is the last exhibition game for the Montreal Canadiens. They're going to return home and then prepare for the upcoming season. The upcoming season starts for the Montreal October 12 at the Bell Center. They host the Toronto Maple Leafs 7 o'clock p.m. Going to be live here to do the play-by-play. But now the NHL already started with 2 games in Cheshire, and then they're going to play October 11. That's really the 2 games for NHL start in North America. Chris Henson is called the Promenade. I play hockey then 10 minutes from the house. La Promenade, Chris Henson. Yep. I referee there, and I did a lot. I did twice. That's not and coach shot Fernando. Pass the puck right now. Montreal attacking all the way back on the offensive zone. Another power play for the Montreal Canadiens. By the way, Jonathan Drouin lose the puck. Ottawa going to recovery and going to reset. The puck go out of the play. And I apologize, I did not call it, but we have a second power play for the Montreal Canadiens. Can Montreal take advantage? All live NHL game can be viewed, but not on YouTube. Unfortunately, Julien, you're absolutely right. Jordan Tyler, 32. I missed the score. Cole Caulfield. Back to Justin Barron. Barron turn around. Back the puck behind on the left side. Recovery right now by Jonathan Drouin. Another offside at the blue line. They're going to reset. Jonathan Drouin keep the puck, and everybody go inside the zone. Miscommunication between Jonathan Drouin and Gallagher. And going to reset on the left side of the neutral zone. 9 minutes to go remaining on the first period. Caulfield score. Yeah, the puck go back to Caulfield on defensive zone. Power play Montreal with about 1 minute, 10 seconds to go remaining and 8:52 on the period. The puck go back to the left side. Whiteman draw the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick to Caulfield. Intercept right now, Ottawa. The power play Montreal can have no action to go inside the zone. Those what they're missing right now is like a Nick Zuzki entrance right there. I really like Kirby Dack. If I was Montreal, I would use Kirby Dack on the entrance. The puck go back behind to Pitlick. Pitlick right now looking. Keep control the puck at the blue line. Pass to Caulfield. Caulfield go around the net. Chasing Pastor Senator. Caulfield try to get to puck to the under side to Monahan, but no chance. Ottawa recover the puck with 40 seconds remaining on the power play. Whiteman set up again. It's coming out to the blue line. Keep controlling the puck. Look behind. Keep controlling at the red line. Comping the puck to the left side. Back to Monahan. Monahan is coming to the left. Controlling the puck all the way back. Run the puck to another side. Back at the blue line to Caulfield. Caulfield to Whiteman. A little bit too far for him. Recovery for him. Ping to Pitlick. Pitlick slide the puck all the way back at the blind to another side to Caulfield. Caulfield on the one side. Caulfield back to back. A little bit too far from Monahan to Whiteman. The puck go back to Pitlick. 10 seconds to remaining. Pitlick set up to Whiteman. New players coming for the Montreal Canadiens. Evan's strength is over. No shot for the Montreal on that power play. Putting an assist on Ducks. Pavel Regenda have an amazing, great... Pavel Regenda have an amazing, great exhibition game. I think I have already 3 or 4 goals. The puck to the blind, intercept by the Ottawa Center, all done, but you have an offside, go to reset on the neutral zone. All right, go Habs, go Luciano. Thank you, Luciano, to be the moderator of the Hockey National Show tonight. We appreciate to be with us. Puck recovery par le Montreal Canadiens. You go to reset behind the goaltender, Allen. Battle on the left side, and then Ottawa shoot the puck, miss the net completely. Recovery by the Montreal. They're going to get out of the zone a little bit too far from Gallagher. The puck slightly. We have a half side icing. We're going to go all the way back. It was 7:14 to go remaining on the first period. The career is working hard for us, Patrick. Thanks so much. Patrick Spino, welcome aboard. Nathan Play, welcome both of you. Thanks for being a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Thanks for being a part of the Hockey Night. Directly from Thailand. Luciano, we appreciate a lot to be there with us. I cannot find anywhere to watch this. It's nowhere to find, honestly. If you have only TVA Sport TV channel, that's the only way you get it. You have no place you can get this game nowhere. So I just want to share it with you. And no place you can watch the game. The puck go back to the left side. Back a little bit too far for Gallagher. Gallagher dumping the puck in the corner. Chasing one up by Kubidak. Saved by Ottawa Senator behind Asberg. Gallagher ran the puck around to the blue line. Intercept by Schuneman. Should have point for the net. He possibly hit the post. I'm not sure. Hamburger. The puck go back to the left corner. Chasing one up on the Montreal Canadiens. Ottawa battle in the corner. But Montreal steal the puck. Back to Schuneman. Back to the left side. It's coming Harris. Shoot the puck. Missed the net belly. Back again to Gerbidak. Back to the left side. Back to Harris. Back to Gallagher. Gallagher to Harris. A great play back and forth, but unfortunately not good enough. Ottawa tried to get a puck outside the zone. They're going to reset. And now coming back on offensive zone. New players coming for Ottawa Senator. Funny thing about this building, guys, the bench are on the opponent side. So one Ottawa on the left side, example, the Montreal is on the right side. The puck still by the Montreal Canadiens behind the net. 6:15 to go remaining on the first period. The puck tried to get outside the zone, but the Montreal is still battle with Pesada, with Jake Haven and RV Pinard. The puck turned around by the Ottawa Senators. The puck go behind the Pinto chasing the puck in front of the Montreal Canadiens. They go DDD, paddle all the way back. Pesada tried to get the puck outside the zone. He did it. A little bit too far for Jake Haven. Recovery now by the Ottawa Senators, going to dump the puck to Jake Allen. Allen play the puck. Pass the puck to his left side. They set by Schuneman. Pass the puck to the right. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. And they finally dump the puck all the way back. But Ottawa reset. They are coming offensive zone. Lose the puck. Reset by the Montreal. Another bad play by the Montreal at the blue line. The good back go behind the net. Caden Cooley was there. Caden Cooley play on the right side tonight. You can see it's not comfortable. When you play on that side, when you're left, you use your back hands to put the puck outside the zone. It's not easy. The puck go back to the corner. Reset ran out behind the Montreal. He can feel the pressure. Harris lose the puck in front of that. Allen make a team. Make a save right there. The puck is between everybody. Finally, at Montreal going to use the board to dump the puck all the way back behind the goaltender Hamburg. You have a tips by Ottawa, no icing with almost 5 minutes to go remaining on the first period. Holden keep the puck all the way back. Tip by Ottawa. Bring the puck behind Jake Allen. Allen play the puck. Use the board on the back end. Intercept Ottawa. Ottawa keep controlling right there. Still by Montreal. Montreal went out 3-2. It's coming now in offensive zone. Turn around by Pitlick. Pitlick tried to Anderson. And no chance in front of the net. No back. Now Harbour set up. Harbour shoot the puck. A black shot by Castellic. Turn around by the Montreal. Go back to Gallagher. Belly. Back to Harbour. Harbour go DD. Vessel back on the other side to Anderson. Back right now to Schuneman, I believe. Schuneman try to get a puck. Ottawa ball off the puck over there. And it's intercept by Pitlick. Pitlick looking for Shakinski. He fired a puck. Black shot by the defenseman by Ottawa. The puck turn around by Ottawa. They use the board to get out of the zone in front of Harris. The puck goes slowly back on defensive zone. Montreal, new plus coming for both teams. We're going to reset behind the goaltender, Allen, with Harbour. Harbour Jackay. Play for that spot tonight if you can make the team. Jackay pass the puck to the left side. All the way back Manan. Manan dumping the puck behind the goaltender of the Halbert. Play the puck around the board in front of Caulfield. Caulfield can try to get back to the net. Shoot the puck in front of the net. By Manan. Shoot the puck in the back ends and miss the net belly. Manan right now with that enough and Caulfield. Manan pass the puck to Caulfield. Caulfield could controlling under the side. Tip by the Ottawa going to get out of the zone. Reset by Schuneman. Pass the puck to Manan. Manan play softly. Lose the puck. Reset by Ottawa Senator in the offensive zone. Bring the puck to the line. Shoot the puck in front of the net. And then make a save with the screen in front of him. Great play by the Montreal Canadiens. Get out of the zone. The puck. Caulfield down the puck. New plus coming for both teams with 3 minutes 38 seconds to go remaining on the first period between Montreal and Ottawa. The Montreal scored the first goal of the game on power play. A goal of Cole Caulfield is fourth on the exhibition game. The puck goes slowly back to Harris behind the Allen. Harris tried to get the puck outside the zone. Intercept Ottawa. And finally, Jake Allen decided to stop the puck with the glove. And it's going to have another whistle for the referee. That's complete. Another play by the Ottawa Senator. We have a TV timeout. We're going to reset this game. See all we have.
You are awesome.
Sorry about that. RJ, smash the lights. Wow, elite. RDP. That's right. I didn't make a job. Joe Sesky and Mezal and Simon Lemek are friends, and they are great comments about this. Talking about them, Mezal played his first game with the Laval Rocket today at 0 points. The Laval Rocket lost 3-1 against the Toronto Marlins. The only goal we got is Paris Dubé. Score. Mezal was not a bad game. He's going to be back again the Toronto Marlins tomorrow, I believe. And talking about Nemec, I don't think so. He's going to make the team. They have only three players still in NHL draft. And and first round also with their team. Mr. Luc Laverson is in the house. Welcome, welcome. Another star 1 to 300. Thanks so much. I appreciate morning music. Maybe a bit loud. Yeah. You know, I dropped the sound. I dropped the volume. I don't know. Sometimes it's your phone or your computer, but I dropped this. So that's what we got at this moment. Here we go. We wait for the face-off to restart until the next play between the Ottawa Senators and the Montreal Canadiens. Oh, yeah!
Super chat.
Super chat. Rivers. Chop, chop, chop. Oh yeah, Ross Stubbington at $10 for the Hockey National Show. Thanks so much, my friend, for your super chat, ladies and gentlemen. Ross, a big fan of the Hockey National Show, and of course, a big fan of the Boston Bruins. Thanks so much, Ross. Great to having you aboard. We really appreciate your super chat tonight. Thanks so much again. We love the super chat at the Hockey Nation live show. Here we go. With a little bit less than 3 minutes to go remaining on the first period. 1-0 Montreal. The Don't Be the Park, Ottawa. Played by Jake Allen. And Allen played the puck around. They pass the puck behind. They set for the Montreal. Battle by Ottawa Senator. 4 line for the Montreal is on there. It's Wyman. Battle for the puck in the corner. The puck winning by the Ottawa Senator. Bring the puck to the blue line. Set up right away back. DD. Shoot the puck by backstrong. Intercept by Montreal Canadiens and by Pinal. And now still by Jake Evans. Evans don't play the puck on the back end. Chased by Michael Pessoa behind the net. Sender for first one to get the puck, go outside the zone, reset by Ottawa. They are coming now. It's coming to the left side. Gabriel is right there. Pat to Kelly. Kelly at the right side of Jake Allen. Loses his edge. Reset by the Ottawa Senators. Battle for the puck. Montreal have another plus. Reset by Harbour. Pushing the puck. Harbour still the puck right now. They're going to reset on defensive zone of the Montreal Canadiens. New plus coming for both team. Josh Anderson with Rem Pitlick. He's on the ice. I think with Kirby Dak. Harbour set up now. Looking right now. Pass the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick to Harbour. Harbour to left side. Dump the puck in the corner. Dump the puck behind Harbour. Pressure right now by Sakoski. Sakoski intercept the puck. Great play by Sakoski. Try the puck to Anderson. A little bit too far. I think all the way back behind. Sakoski hit solidly in the corner. Sakoski with Pitlick. And we have Kastelik in the corner too. And the puck stuck between Dakar. Dakar goes sell by the Montreal. Go DDD. Vessel right now for Ottawa Senator. Great check right now for the Montreal Canadiens. We're going to have a penalty right there for Pitlick all the way back. We have all the Anderson. Kastelik behind Anderson. We have some guy in the bra right the way back over there. And we're going to get all the way back. We have some pushing. Sakoski in the middle of this one over there. Schoenemann. We have Anderson, Kastelik. And that's what we got at this moment. We have all the way some Kelly and Schoenemann. We have Cooley in the middle of this one over there. Larson join over there. Watson over Anderson. And Anderson go to the penalty box. That's what we got. And that's why we have some pushing left and right. So that's what we're going to see the call of this one with 1 minute 14 seconds to go. Anderson with Watson still talking on the penalty box. Anderson take the boxer on this one over there. We'll see what the call of the referee. And this is the first time tonight. Pitlick is on this one. Take the one for 2 minutes for tripping. And that's what we got. Stick all the way back. We have pushing all the way back Cooley, Anderson. Kastelik in the back of Anderson. We have a lot of pushing right there. Go Habs, go. So Mike, welcome back, Mike. Look, c'est pénible, mon homme. Très pénible. Très, très pénible de le regarder jouer. Il n'y a pas d'émotion. Pas d'émotion pantoute. Ça fait dur, mon Luc. T'es bien d'accord? We'll see what happening. KLS, welcome aboard. A big game between Toronto and Detroit Red Wings tonight. Game number 2, back-to-back, by the way. Roger also believed the same with Carey Price. The one has an incredible ability to dissipate when it hit his ice. You're absolutely right, Google, about this one there. We have to wait. The problem, Roger, is the salary cap. That's the biggest problem you have. We have a little bit delay. On the goal, a Cole Caulfield guy, Whiteman have an assist and money and a power play goal at 8:47. Where are they? They play at New Brunswick. Renault, welcome aboard. Thanks so much, Sandron Laval, but the Bread Books. Like people are not very happy about Jonathan Drouin performance so far. I agree, Lucky, but at least Price has a legitimate injury. Yeah, great point about this, Roger. I think sometimes players are afraid to come forward so they have check out. More for the exhibition game, Luciano, honestly. But I can associate with Drouin. If he was a coach, I would dissolve him to the peanut. I got rid of him last season. Tony, do we have saved $1 million if we send Drouin to Laval? Yeah, you save Tony 1.125. Power play, by the way, by Ottawa Senator. There we go. They are reset now in front of Jake Allen with a little bit less 1 minute to go. They probably go all the way back outside the zone. Reset by Ottawa Senator. They are coming now on reset the breakout, drop the puck behind. Finally, they go mutation back and forth, and they go to reset all the way back on defensive zone. They are coming to the blue line. Kick out the puck to the right side. Now to come into Bradison, pass the puck to Pinto. Pinto try the puck behind the net, reset by Jake Evan. Evan dumping the puck, use the board to get out the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Brackstrom is the first one recovery behind Hamburg. Less than 1 minute to go remaining on the first period, guys. The puck go back on offensive zone. Pinto back to Patterson. Intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. Great play by Jake Evan. The puck goes slowly back to Hamburg. Play a puck right now behind the goaltender. Set up by Brandstrom. Chasing by the Montreal Canadiens. Keep controlling right now. Braxton keep controlling the red line. Change the direction. Come back to the right side. Don't beat the puck by pressure Montreal. Allen leave the play the puck on the Harris. Harris on the back end. Don't beat the puck by the Montreal Canadiens. No chance for the Ottawa Senator with 0 shot on the net for during the first minute of the power play with 13 seconds remaining on the first period. The puck go back on the left side, kick out the puck to the right side. Pinto recovery at the hash mark, bring the puck to the blue line. The puck go all the way back outside the zone. It's going to be the end of this first period. And the Montreal Canadiens, after 20 minutes, are going to take the lead 1-0. After 20 minutes at the New Brunswick tonight, the Montreal Canadiens 1 and the Ottawa Senator 0. And we have only one goal. Cole Caulfield is fourth of the exhibition game. He is third on the power play. Open up the score between the Montreal and the Ottawa Senator. We have Whiteman, second assist helper with Monahan is first at 8:47. This is the only goal we have tonight between both teams. The shot, definitely, the Ottawa Senator 6, the Montreal Canadiens. By the NHL we got right now, it's 8. And that's the conclude all the what we got at first period. We have 3 penalties during this period, 4 penalties. Both have 2 power play. Montreal took advantage of the first one of the game to take the lead 1-0. And that's conclude, guys, all the resume we have tonight between Ottawa Senator and the Montreal Canadiens. Thanks, everybody, to be a part of the show. Don't forget, guys, to click on a very small link. Mike, you're absolutely right about this. Coach, do you think the HABS have enough guys to put Drouin on waiver? No. Look, it will not happen. Alan, sure, we cannot keep Drouin. This has to be his last. You're absolutely right about this. He will not go nowhere, honestly, Alan. I will not see this. Montreal will not do for 1.25. We can get someone better than Drouin of waiver. The problem, Tony, is the salary cap. And right now, this is the biggest question happening for the Montreal Canadiens for the tonight until Monday. Why? The injuries. How many players go on the long-term injury reserve? Hamia, Hoffman, Devorak, Edmondson, Biron, and Carey Price. That's 6 of them. The total of this is about $30 million. Any team does not want to use that money, big money on the long term. They want to be close to $82.5 million. They don't have to use the money on the over cap to save the difference between who they are and the 82.5. So really big decision. It's coming from the Montreal Canadiens. At some point, possibly they not put those players on the long-term injury reserve. They're going to use it as a roster. So going to figure out this very soon. Big decisions coming. Who have to keep their spot? Who is going to go back to Laval? Listen, like Pinard, Pesada tonight. Harvey Pinard, Pesada, Sakoski as a forward. They battle for the spot tonight. Then you have Haber, Harris, Barron, Schoenemann tonight. They all battle for the spot of Montreal Canadiens. And the injury in Madison and Edmondson, how long is going to be out? Suzuki is another one. Montreal right now have 8 players with injuries. So really interesting about this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to put Drouin down, but he has to go. He has not even tried. Yeah, it's a great point, guys, to do that, but it's not what's happening. Look what's happening with the players. Like, you don't give away asset, guys. You cannot do it. Can you send the beginning? We're not going to give an asset anything. Look what happened with Vancouver yesterday. They gave Jason Dickinson for Riley Stillman. It's nothing. But they have to spend their second round pick 2024. And the 2024, guys, is another great, solid draft pick. So if you say, okay, let's move Drouin to Laval, they're going to lose $5 million or $4.5 million on the salary cap. They cannot use anybody. So, you know, say, oh, we're going to put another one. They cannot because they have no money under the salary cap. You have to learn the salary cap. You have to understand how this works. You have to be sure they are under. It's not like, oh, we just send Drouin left and right. You have to respect the contract he has. So understand how he play. Understand it's not good, but you have to do that. Well, we can give away to Arizona Coyotes. Do you believe any other team in NHL want to have the miserable player we have? No, they don't want to do that. Want to add a $5.5 million to salary cap. So it's going to be nowhere to go, and it'll be okay for 1 year. We're going to be like this guy for 1 year with a salary cap. You have you have Drouin, Dadonov, and Monahan. They have $20 million disappear next year and go from there. Sakoski costs nothing this year, Jerry. No, he costs $1 million, but still, put Drouin as a video coach. Yeah, it will cost you $5.5 million. What if he does not want to go to the Laval coach? Then what? He stay home, Allen, and he's suspended, but he don't get the money, but the salary cap still the same, Allen. Barron is gone too, but you have to respect Tony is next season, yes. If you talk about next season, can Drouin be bought out? Yes, he can. That will affect the salary cap. 66% Naribinov about that. So that'll give about $3 million. You have to sharing this on 2 years. So that will affect them about $1.8 million. So for the next 2 years. If Altman near that enough and skill, they are pretty much the same. Renault, great point about this. Altman is a little bit more snapper on the power play. That enough is more like Grander, a little bit more at Altman. Yeah, coach, I'm long-term fan. It's all good for next tiers. We'll get back in the lineup. Yep, so right. Luciano said, happy Thanksgiving weekend for everybody. Yep, so right about this. I like absolutely right, Adam. That's agree with you about this. I got a solution with Drouin. It's called suicide pass. Yeah, turnover on defensive zone one time, but again, it is what it is. We have to live with this. William, the new ad management is not afraid to send to try anything to better the team. My read, yes, but William, not at the cost of to give asset. William, long-term result, that'll be the best way for the one. That's the best thing about that. RG gave us some information right there. Toronto, Detroit take the lead 1-0. Luc Larsen, 2 under 50 game, William. I'm not sure I keep that enough over Orman any day. Luc Lafortune. I will tend to say yes, Luc Lafortune, me too. Carlos, welcome aboard. What do you think of the defense the ad pick up today? Here's a big boy, 6'4", guys. He's 25 years old. Never played in NHL, only 4 games. Look, really slow. Like he's not a big skater, Carlos. His skating need to improve, but he's a big guy. He's a good, big guy, 6'4", 6'5", from to Ontario and Grimsby. Play for the last couple of years. He have a great shot, by the way, guys. Yeah, he can score. He can score. 11 goals last season with American Hockey League. But again, the reason they pick him up, they're still only 25 years old, and they believe, they need a right defenseman. So can they use him over a little bit more game professional and on both ways, American Hockey League and NHL? That's the reason I believe they got him. And it's less a $2 million. They are 2 impact players. First intermission, Nathan, you're absolutely right about this. Jeremy Hala is in the house. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget to Lane. Patrick Lane just scored. Indeed, thanks so much. Indeed, thanks to be with us tonight. Let's try to win a prospect, a pick for future consideration. That's the problem, Renault. Why to give asset, guys? Jeez, I don't understand why you want to give asset. Why are you going to give right now a Kaden Coley, Renault, with Jonathan Drouin? You're going to give a solid players with this one over there for Drouin. What this going to help in the Montreal Canadiens? You have to realize this. Every move you do, they have to be sure this is better for the team. That's what they do. If you watch my video yesterday, if you watch the video I did for Ken Hughes, he said, we're never going to tank here. We're not an organization to tank. We are here to develop players. Every move we do is to be sure it's going to improve the organization. I'll be honest with you, he select 4 years. 1, 2, 3, 4 years before this team become a good team in NHL. That is frame time of the Montreal Canadiens. Right now, are you the fans going to wait 4 years? Are you going to complaining all the time about do this, do that, do this, do that, without knowing honestly what is behind every move? You have to understand. You just say, oh, Drouin, just give it. Just give Drouin. Next week, you're going to come back here. You're going to tell me, oh, just give Savard. Next week, you're going to tell me, oh, just give this way. And what? It's not the way it works in hockey, guys. You have to understand the principle behind everything. Nobody Bergy patch job roster. Always turn the volume down and listen to the coach broadcast. Thanks so much, Alan, about this 4 year. Is everything goes well? That's another point right there. But again, there could be that, right? 21 years old. Everybody will be at a good situation in the next 4 years. The 25 years old, 26 years old. So we'll be interesting. Good idea on Savard. Should out everyone here. Nathan, thank you so much. What you got about this? Showing the cap space on the now. To like from my house. Thanks so much, Alan. Welcome, Irene and the mother-in-law. Tony, if you're Tony Baudry, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show. I don't anymore, Tony. I only scout and watching hockey, talk about hockey every single day, Tony. That's what I do right now. Fan cannot judge the app decision just yet. Still very early in the rebuild. Absolutely right about this. Montreal need a franchise player. Look like Boston, yes, and 2 or 3 years. Look, not right now. Not right now. And if you want to see the best model, look about the Detroit Red Wings. Go with them. Look about the Tampa Bay Lightning. Look with them. Want to go deeper? 2005, look Pittsburgh Penguins. Chicago Blackhawks, 2010. Look what he did. Take 4, 5, 6 years. That's what we do. Next year, hopefully better. Adam, I still believe. I understand better. But Fantilli, do not forget Fantilli. For me, Montreal would take more advantage to get Fantilli. Adam. Like the many bad GM. The coach is fired up. He will not give asset away like the many bad GM. Yeah, Tony, I learned about this. Reddy has a good season. Be nice to see him in the league. Yes, not too bad. It was a return 2 days ago, I believe, and it could be 3 days ago to the American Hockey League, like Brent Lambert did yesterday. And so that's why we had the Avalanche as well. Fernando, yes, you're absolutely right about this, Fernando. A little bit longer when they got, Ryan O'Reilly, Matt Duchene, Lester Gog, and the list going on. Tampa have a franchise player to start the rebuild, not Montreal. Luc Lafortune, when they draft Steven Stamkos, yes, Luc Lafortune, they have a first-round pick over there. But they don't draft first-round pick after that, although the fact Victor Edmond, I believe, was second or third round overall. And then they got Vasilevsky, 19 overall pick. And then they are lucky with Kucherov, point, little bit, round number 4, number 5, on different years, by the way. Mike, we think Montreal might make it to the playoff. Not the next 2 years for sure, Mike, possibly 3. What player would you trade for right now? Christian Dvorak, Tony. If you want to get something in return, it's Christian Dvorak. Now, if you want to give away someone and to get lower, but Hoffman had enough, but I think they should wait at the trade deadline, Tony, to use those kind of trade at this moment. But Christian Dvorak, you can get something in return. It get fired up, but the show is easily to the best. The social media love the coach. Thanks so much, Alan. Very kind of you. Very nice. Le Cavalier also. Oh yeah, now is the next before that. Look, you talk about at the beginning of 2000. I agree with you. Do the ad pick first option and any waiver of player? Yes, Roger. Until October 31st, Roger. Every single day they have the first option. It's not like you get one, then you go backwards. You keep them all the way over there. Suzuki 70 point this year. Over or under? If you play 82 game, I will set to you 65 to 70. I will go a little bit under, Tony. Sankos, yeah. Edmund, second overall. Here we go. Thanks so much, Luciano. William, I saw a guy at the game he turned a shine jersey into the psychic action. I won a new name. Here we go, William. RJ plays ball. Toronto 9. Oh, Mariners come back. Wow. Mariners come back 9-9. Wow. Sean McIntyre. People that cannot realize are dreaming and down the hockey with all the players and the first round pick that may have this year. They may be set. See, people can see this there. Idio. By the way, Sean, thanks to be a part of the show. And Sean, thanks to hopefully enjoy you in the Maritime because the hockey was all over the map. Newfoundland and New Brunswick. So hopefully you have a great time over there about this one over there. It takes time. And Montreal have a great selection this year. They select Mézard, Owen Beck, Lane Hudson, and of course Sarkowski. So if you want them to be back in NHL in the next 4 years, that's the timeline of this part over there. They have to be sure. And don't forget, every Sunday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, we do shows called the AB Brunch Sunday, Ce Rendezvous, with Marco Larabie and Karen Hines for the hockey bars. We're back tomorrow talking about the prediction of the Montreal Canadiens season 2022-2023. Big decisions coming from the Montreal Monday afternoon. They have to release the roster for the upcoming season. And then we do Abs Daily News every single day. The warm-up show back Monday at 5 o'clock p.m., at 6 o'clock p.m. with Tap. Finally, next week, we have a lot of guests. Sunday night, we have Dan Wallace, Minnesota Wild. Monday night, we have Sam Woe for the New Jersey Devils. Tuesday night, Ottawa Senator Kevin Francis, ESPN Bill Mesler for the Philadelphia Flyers are going to be with me. Plus, after that, the panelists, Michael DeVillano, Tap, Marco Larabie, Randy Walkman, all going to be with me for 1 hour, a special edition of the 2 hours. It's Tuesday night, and that's going starting the beginning of the season. We know the start of the season is Tuesday night, but we're going to go with all the guests we have. So just want to share what we is coming for next week of the Hockey Nation Live Show. It thanks everybody to be with us. Gary Willett is in the house. Jerry! Glad to see Samir Rakov and Jean-Marc Claire Weaver. Indeed. Yes, and I think one thing, indeed, talk about great game. You talk about Randy Ridey a little bit earlier. I think Dylan Holloway have an amazing, great camp with the Edmonton Oilers. Bill Jarvis scored a goal yesterday. Would be interesting, but Dylan Holloway push more players for Edmonton Oilers, players of this. And we know, and Calgary did not keep Higgins and Milano did not make the team. Both of them was on the PDO. Right now, they have about 12 players PDO did not sign contract. It would be interesting indeed to see if Demers is going to make the team with Edmonton Oilers as the defenseman. I believe this is the only one they have as the PDO over there. How we are bring some great contents, Coach William. You're welcome, and my friend, anytime would be try the best we can to helping you guys to understand a little bit more. The second period going to start very soon. We are almost at this one over there. Going to reset the board over there. The Vincent Gonquet was draft third one is looking good with the Ottawa Center. You're absolutely right, Tony. It's funny because when I was talking about the players draft, I was going to mention him. Vincent Rohrer is an Austria player, draft by the Ottawa Senator 67, played one season last year as a center. We're number 24, by the way, from Ottawa Senator 67. Have already a great beginning of the season. Did not make the rookie camp with the Montreal because of an injury, but he is really now back to the OHL team. Great offensive player, really shifty, great hands, and I suggest you to follow him. If you want to know more about the Montreal Canadiens prospect, every Monday at the App Daily News that we produce, we have a section of the prospect Montreal Canadiens for give you all happening over there. I think Demers will make the team. Paul Javi looked very serious last game. Good to see him score all the way. Has been amazing. And see, I follow your team. About this one over there. Cubaz, the guys who scored the first goal. I'm not been here. Cole Caulfield, Cubaz, scored. Thanks to be with us tonight. Thank Luciano to carry on everything here. Coach, do you bring the helmet with you? Yeah. He is behind me, by the way. Right there. Barely you can see the helmet. He follow me all everywhere. Here we go. Ottawa Senator on power play for 30 seconds at the beginning of the second period. Have a great way. Fire puck. Block shot for the Montreal Canadiens. Puck collé. The puck go behind the net. Battle with Arbor, I believe. The puck stop at the blue line by the Ottawa. They go D and recovered by them by Pinto. Pinto chased by Jake Evan. Evan put some pressure. The puck go outside by Montreal Canadiens. Back to Evan. Evan with Pesada. Lose the puck. Great play. Recovered by Arbor. Show the puck. Rebound one more time. And Arbor make almost a score with this one of their big save by Halber twice. One time, two time Halber. Follow the play right there. Halber shows some. I love Halber. The Jack guy shows some offensive side after a turnover by Ottawa Senator for Jake Evans. Another great save back to back by Halber for the again the Montreal Canadiens. The Halber Jack eye cannot give the second goal of the game for the Montreal. But in Finland to back to fifth leave says 3.3 game for Vincent Rohrer. Thanks so much about this. The puck winning by Ottawa Senator. We are even strength right now, 5-5. The puck lost lobbed by the Ottawa Senator behind the goaltender of Jake Allen. Going to reset all the way back by the battle at the Ashmack. Monahan still the puck. Back to the left defenseman. Montreal. Don't put the puck all back on defensive zone. It's coming to the right side. Fire puck. Missed the net barely. The puck go back on defensive zone. But Barron keep the puck in the zone. Chased by Monahan with Pitlick and Caulfield. The puck go outside the zone by Kelly. Intercept on the Montreal Canadiens defensive zone. Barron looking right out to go. No, keep controlling. Barron tried to get puck. Behind the puck in the corner. Back to left side of the Shannon. Harris. Harris pass the puck to the left side and go all the way back defensive zone. Montreal set up. Montreal's coming out by Monahan. Keep controlling the puck. On the right side, Amber, turn around. Keep controlling. Looking on the left side. Back to back. Caulfield. Caulfield pass to the other side. Nobody was there. Recovered by the defensive of the Ottawa going to set up to Kelly. Kelly on the neutral zone. Don't play puck left side. Intercept by Whiteman. Whiteman set up. New plus coming from Montreal. Canadiens go DDD. And they're going to go in front of Jake Allen. And now controlled by Jordan Harris. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman looking. Back to Harris. Harris love on the left side. On pass in the neutral zone. Turn around by Pitlick. Finally back to Whiteman. Whiteman right now. And play with Schoeneman. I apologize. I call him Harris, but it was Schoeneman. Harris in front of Jake Allen. Skate with the puck a little bit. Ottawa and function on the 1-2-2 turn around. By Ottawa Sensor set up on the neutral zone. Don't play the puck by the Ottawa. Behind the net, leave the puck all the way back on the right side. Controlling right now on the corner by Jonathan Drouin. Drive the puck behind. Chased by Whiteman. Pressure by Ottawa Senator. And then turn around by Gallagher back to Whiteman. Whiteman to Shimon. A little bit too far for him. Pressure by Ottawa Senator. Whiteman uses his stick. Jonathan Drouin put the puck outside the zone. Battle in front of the net. On the front of the bench for Ottawa. Reset by them and go outside the zone. Montreal keep controlling the zone. And we have a finally outside of the blue line. We're going to reset and the neutral zone after offside by the Montreal Canadiens with 17:27 to go remaining on the second period. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show. Here we go. That's what we used. Remember, everybody, don't forget to click on the like. That'd be great to helping us to grow properly. Here we go. Reset at the neutral zone. Winning by the Ottawa Senator. Going to dump the puck on the left side of the Allen. And we have an icing by them. Going to go all the way back on defensive zone. Hey, Coach Jake Hines is in the house. Welcome aboard. Thanks for being with us. Tous again. And the players to Ovechkin. I will see that look, Luciano. I mean, when Coach wear it, Lucci also is very small. Yeah. He's right now behind me. The puck go back on the neutral zone, on the defensive zone, tombé par Montreal, by Harris, the battle behind the net. It's Harvey Pinard with Sakoski right there. Sakoski all the way back, go back on the left side. Back. Oh, we have a penalty right there, 2 minutes for tripping. And we're going to call from Jean Hébert. And then Montreal, I believe, going to be on the power play. The third of the... No, it's Sakoski, guys. No, it's Montreal got a penalty right there. Sakoski got a 2-minute tripping, and going to reset Ottawa Senator back again for the third time on the power play. So Sakoski take the goal there. Anderson, I think, he got a 10-minute, by the way. So Anderson is not on the ice right now, and it would be interesting to see that. Will Monahan start at center or wing? I believe we're going to start on the center because Devorak will not be ready to play. But we'll see happening. Oziski. And then try to win the face-off. Don't play the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Hamburg play the puck. Use the board. Pass the puck to Sanderson. Pressure. Par Montreal Canadiens. By Dadonov. Dadonov play with Monahan right now. Behind the net. Monahan battle for the puck. Back to Dadonov. Dadonov battle. Finally, Ottawa is going to reset by Sanderson on the breakout. Use the board. And now Montreal Canadiens set up. And they are coming back. Ottawa's coming now. 3 versus 2. Pesala is on the ice. Chased by Pedersen. Cooley use the board on the back end. The puck go outside the zone. That's the problem when you use a left defenseman on the right side. You have to use his back end. So. And now Mr. Pierre Martin is in the house. Welcome aboard. Thanks for being with us tonight. Robert, salut mon Robert. Live in Toronto. Can I see the game? I appreciate your show. Thanks so much, Robert. Really kind of you. Face off on the right side of Jake Allen. Patterson, he's there with Pinto. Winning by Ottawa. We have a whistle. We're going to reset on the right side of Jake Allen with 1 minute, 26 seconds remaining on the power play for Ottawa Senator. And the Montreal 16:31 on the second period. Thanks, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Would be interesting to see if Ottawa set up. We have a new players coming on the ice by the Montreal Canadiens. Chartier is on the ice for Ottawa. Set up with Jake Evans. Winning by Chartier. Back to Sanderson. Sanderson set up. Looking right now. Back to the right side. Looking right now. Shooting from the net. Rebound. Set up by the corner. Dumpy by Ottawa Senator. All the way back to the blue line by Pinto. Pinto keep controlling. Back the puck to Sanderson. Go DDD. Coming down right now. Rip the puck. Shot the puck. Block. Rebound. In front of the net. Hit a goal from the Ottawa Senator. Tie the game 1-1. And that's happening. It's a Brassard, I believe, scored a goal. And Brassard play right now for a spot for the Ottawa Senator because he's on the PDO. And that way, the Ottawa Senator take square the game 1-1. A power play goal tonight from the Ottawa Senator. And that's what we got at this moment for this game. Brassard, great stick in front of the net. No chance for Shoneman, I believe, or Harris. Pierre, thanks so much. Be a part of the show. Lacey, I'm a youth Senator fan. Cannot watch it. TV is sport. And the Senator just scored, tied the game 1-1. That's what we got so far. Puck go all the way back on defensive zone behind and Burb chasing for the Montreal Canadiens. We have right now Kirby Dak, and we have a whistle. Cross-checking, we got a call right now. And we're going to get that one over there. We're going to reset. Jonathan Drouin go back on the penalty box. And another bad penalty by the Montreal Canadiens on the offensive zone. This is the second time Sakoski and Drouin got that penalty over there. Welcome, Mr. Danny T. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Austin Allen, welcome aboard. Thanks to be with us tonight. Excuse me. Power play right now by Ottawa Senator. Winning the face-off, back to Sanderson, go back Diddy, set out the left side, Allen on the back door. No chance for Pinto, chased by Monet, Monet play on the power play, on the shot and deal for the Montreal, chased in the corner by Arbor. The puck will win the puck all the way back on the by Patterson. Patterson tried to get a puck, turn around, 3 versus 1, the back door. Great shot, but missed the net belly by Pinto. Great opportunity for the Ottawa Senator. Now the Montreal battle for the puck by Arbor. Use the back end, so there, stop at the blue line by Sanderson. Sanderson shoot the puck right away back and back in the corner. Chasing by Coley. Coley in front of the Brassard or the Patterson. Patterson shoot the puck, missed the net completely. Recovery by Pinto, the right side of Allen. Allen, Pinto, the hash mark. Pass to Sanderson, back to Pinto. Pinto looking, back to Sanderson. Fire puck, rebound. Allen, shoot the puck. Another play. Montreal recovery puck. Back to Sanderson, back to Pinto. Fire puck. Block shot by Arbor, the puck go outside the zone by the Montreal. No, intercept by Sanderson. He set up again. Pass to the right side of the Allen. Lucius puck, shoot the puck over the head. Allen. Pinto intercept the puck, not good enough. And the puck goes slightly back on the neutral zone. Great opportunity for Ottawa. But Allen, Arbor make a great save right there. To go back now on defensive zone of Montreal. Ottawa set up now the break, the power play. Back on the back door. Intercept by Montreal, not good enough. Back to Pinto. Pinto the backstrom. Shoot the puck at the Brassard. The puck go behind the net. Cody try to get a puck. Finally, Montreal don't put the puck all the way back on defensive zone with 35 seconds remaining on the power play. It's still 1-1 Montreal Canadiens. And we have both teams with a goal on the power play. Brassard and Montreal is Caulfield. The ball was put around right away back on defensive zone. Ottawa set up now on the power play. Branston bring the puck to the left side. Back to the goal line. For the net. Great play by Montreal by Harvey Pinard. Cover the guy in front of the net. The puck go back on the blue line. The puck goes slightly back outside the zone. Ottawa set up. 10 seconds remaining on the power play for Ottawa Senator. Jonathan Drouin was there for a cross-checking. The ball back to Kelly. Kelly in front of the Baron. Kelly some pressure by Baron. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. And go back to the Drouin. Drouin 2 versus 1 on the back door. A little bit too far behind Rick Pitlick. I don't know why they tried to do a fancy play right there. Oh my God. The puck on their way behind the goaltender. Jake Allen, recovery by Shoneman. Chasing the puck right now by the Montreal Canadiens. In front of the net, controlling right there. It's long stretch by the neutral zone. A little bit too far for Montreal. Set up by Ottawa Senator. Turnover. Company back on the neutral zone. They are coming now on the offensive zone. Kick out the puck, the blue line. Ottawa shoot the puck. Allen make a save. Rebound. Back to Shoneman. Shoneman now to Jake Evans. Reset now the breakout. Long stretch back to left side. A little bit too far. Reset with turnaround by Ottawa. Ottawa's coming now. On the left side, Allen make a save. Put the glove over the puck. We have a whistle. And with 13-16 to go remaining on the second period. Great now. Excited game between both teams. Back and forth. And that's what we got now at the Hockey Nation Live show. I don't know what's going on with the shot. Montreal now have only 9 shots, and then Ottawa has 14. And the TV don't show me this anyhow. It's not a big deal. So the goal of the Ottawa is coming from Derek Brassard. I'm going to update the bottom here to helping you. you can get all the update. Montreal play again. AHL team is still struggling. Look, last day of the work today for the winter. Yay, me, Pierre. Congratulations. That'd be awesome. Yes, Renaud, I did. I take usually a couple of them. Beaucoup de travail chez moi. Là, que mes contrats sont finis. Félicitations, mon Pierre Martin. Je te souhaite une très belle hiver. The Blue Jays win. No, it's the Jet. It's the Mets. I apologize. A home run. I'm sorry about that. I thought it was it. How is the fish? Great. Renaud, I live on the beach view, and the fishermen start the morning, and they bring all the food. I love it. I love it. Yagav, English. Thanks so much, Yagav. If you don't understand English, but you have other channel, you can go. And je peux te parler en français ou je peux te parler en Spanish. Bueno noche, Mr. Yagav. Tell me a little bit more. Quel sorte de langage que tu parles? On va essayer de te parler à le même langage que tu connais. Tu sembles connaître vraiment ton anglais, puis peut-être autre langage. Donc, peut-être que je pourrais t'aider de ce côté-là, notre ami Yagav. And en passant, je te souhaiterais quand when you will come here, it would be great if you said hi and not said English. So that'd be good. If he said this, would be the perfect thing. When you show somewhere, you say, hi, how you doing, my friend? You know, so I have English. So, you know what I mean? That'd be good. It's just about behavior. It's about the people who they are. But everybody, Capoon, crab, yes. Always add the word crab at the end, Renaud. Face off now on the right side, power play over the Montreal Canadiens. Set up now the blue line. Set up by Whiteman. Whiteman to Caulfield at the blue line. Keep controlling. Caulfield a little bit too far for Whiteman. Bad play. Reset for the Montreal Canadiens. Caulfield is coming down. Fire puck. Rebound. No chance for the Montreal. Great shot by Cole Caulfield on the power play between Whiteman and Caulfield. Some kind of chemistry set up right now by Montreal Canadiens on the power play. And, you know, power play Montreal will be a little bit better. Hellberg was very good and for the net there. The puck went out, set up on the left side. Aviation for live. Let's go Nashville. Yes, they won yesterday. Mixal, Sokoski. All right. Not bad, not good. Normal game so far. You got a penalty for tripping on the offensive zone. We don't like to see that, but unfortunately. Whiteman intercept the puck. Back to Monahan. Monahan set up now. Monahan looking. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Ottawa Senator. Dumping the puck. Turn around right away. And finally, Ottawa recovery going to dumping all the way back behind Adden. They're going to reset behind the goaltender, Jake Adden. Now set up. Whiteman pass to Pitlick. Pitlick back to Whiteman. Whiteman now keep controlling. Turn around. I don't know why, but look like he wanted to come back because maybe players coming back for new players. To Caulfield. Caulfield set up at the red line. Keep controlling. Kick out the puck. Intercept by Ottawa Senator at the neutral zone. Don't put the puck behind Jake Allen. Montreal have really difficult time to enter the puck. And that's the biggest problem on the power play. When they are set up, they are really good. Back to Caulfield. Caulfield to Whiteman, to Pitlick. Pitlick's coming on the back door. He's coming on to a Canadian in the front of the net. Gallagher, Edinburgh, rebound. Look back, all the way back. Barron set up. Looking back on the back door to Kirby Dak. Pass, great play by the Montreal Canadiens, but not going to put the puck on the ice. Now, Barron to Dak. Dak right now. Back to Pitlick. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Sanderson. Don't put the puck by Montreal Canadiens. All the way back behind Jake Allen. Great opportunity for Montreal, but they did have an open net. But unfortunately, they cannot score. So back to Barron. Pass to the left side. 25 seconds. Controlling right now. Back to Gallagher. Dumping the puck. Chasing right now by Jonathan Drouin. Drouin in the corner. Chasing for the puck. Recovery by Ottawa. Back all the way. Recovery by Braden Gallagher. Finally, puck behind the net. Ottawa try to get a puck. Chasing by Gallagher. Gallagher keep controlling the hash mark. Back to the blue line. Back to Barron. Barron set up. Looking right now. Barron keep controlling. And bad play by Justin Barron. Too long to hold in the puck. Go back slowly back by Jonathan Drouin. They're going to set the power play is over. Montreal don't take advantage of this power play. And finally, the Ottawa Senator are even strength and the defensive zone. Montreal's go DD. They go have new players coming. For a line for the Montreal. Harvey Pinal. A little bit too far for Barron. Barron is exhausted right now. They go back to Montreal Canadiens. Don't put the puck. Pass it up. Play rush for the puck behind the net, chasing right now by Jake Evan. We have a 3-4 checker, great for the Montreal Canadiens, Evan, Peseta, and Harvey Pinard. The puck go back at left side, the pinch by Arbor. Arbor recover the puck, don't play the puck behind the goaltender, and we have now a whistle. I don't know what is the whistle is all about, but we have a TV timeout, I believe. We're going to reset. It's time to bring possibly. We have no TV timeout. They see the replay between Montreal Canadiens. We're going to go on the right side. 6.5 is not that bad. That's for a good defenseman. Renault. Go Habs, go Yagov. Thanks so much. Wow, what an opposite for the Montreal Canadiens. Sapkowski missed the net, of course, with Pitlick. We have right now offside on the right side of Hamburg. Yeah, he's a big boy. Look, you're absolutely right about this. Play only 2 games and NHL. He won both games, by the way. 31 years old. Montreal set up. Full puck. Caulfield almost score. The puck deep by Cody. Cody back to Caulfield. Caulfield play with Monahan and that enough. Caulfield bring the puck. Cody shoot the puck. Hamburg make a save. Great up save. Caulfield is fast and alert tonight. Again, the Ottawa Senator. I'm going to reset now on the left side of Hellberg. Congratulations, Yagav. Happy birthday, my friend. Welcome aboard. You chat, Jeremy, and welcome back, by the way. Great to see you about this. We have a new friend, Hot Legend. Welcome aboard, Hot Legend. Thanks for being with us. Whoever met the Canadian players? We met a few of them. The puck go back on defensive zone, reset by Schoenemann. We have an offside by the Ottawa Senator. I'm going to reset all the way back on defensive zone. Awesome. Good luck, Yagav. Go. Montreal Bell Center is the largest NHL arena. It's awesome, Yagav. We wish you an amazing, great time over there. Puck went out by Montreal. Caulfield. Back to Caulfield back. Shoot the puck. Black shot by Backstrom. Ottawa tried to get it outside the zone. Caulfield intercept the puck by Kelly and recovery by Backstrom. Don't play the puck by Jake Allen. 1-1 Montreal and Ottawa Senator. Turn on by the Montreal Canadiens. Roll back on the offensive zone by Ottawa. Keep the puck deep zone in front of the Schoenemann. Schoenemann turn around. Keep control the puck. Go all the way back on defensive zone. Back to that enough to Coley. Coley's coming now. Coley keep controlling. Front of net and turn around. That enough on the back end. Shoot the puck. A rebound by Ottawa Senator. They're going to get us out by Sanderson. Keep out on the left side. Don't put the puck by the Ottawa. Jake Allen play the puck, keep controlling, pass the puck to the side, go DD to Cody, Cody to Sapkowski, Sapkowski at the blue line, Sapkowski on the back end, pass the puck down the left side, great play, keep controlling front of net, nobody right there, great play by the Montreal, not good enough, turn around by Sapkowski, no chance, the puck go back to DD by Montreal, Whiteman controlling on defensive zone, back again to Montreal at the left D, controlling by Arbor kick out the puck on the left side, Arbor attacking right now, only back, and the puck goes slightly back on the left side of the Ottawa, recovery by them, try to get the puck outside the zone, use the board, the puck go back to Arbor. Arbor set up now, looking. Arbor pass the puck to under the side, back to Sapkowski. Sapkowski battle for the puck, and finally Ottawa going to go all the way back on defensive zone. Sapkowski get out, Gallagher set up. Ottawa don't play the puck behind Jake Allen, all the way back, run the puck, intercept by Montreal. Whiteman, Gallagher play the puck in the corner, set up Ottawa Senator, battle between Whiteman behind the net, pressure by Ottawa, Bradison. Finally, puck go outside the zone by Montreal, slightly back, all the way back by Ellenberg. No icing, recovery by the defensive Zazev. Go back to Alden. Alden down the puck in the 12 zone. The puck's also be over Harris. Chasing right now by Pedersen from Harris. Recovery by Ottawa Senator the corner. Paddle right now. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Try to get the puck side. Drawing past the puck to the left side. Back to the other side. Chasing right now by Gallagher. Don't put the puck in the corner. Chasing by Zazev. Gallagher. The puck go behind the net. Now pushing by Drouin, try to get puck to Dak, intercept by Ottawa. They are coming in offensive zone. Donc, contrôler le puck, turn around in front of Barron. Barron battle for the puck, lose the puck. Finally, Ottawa keep controlling at the back door, a little bit too far. Chasing run out by the Montreal Canadiens. Kirby Dak. Dak use the board, pass the puck to the left side. Harris set up now. In front of Jake Allen. Harris looking, pass the puck to Barron. Barron struggle with the pass. turnaround par l'Ottawa Sénateur. Le finale dans le Park by Montreal. New players coming from Montreal Canadiens. The Park in the zone. Back to Skarzinski. Skarzinski coming now. Skarzinski with Jake Evan. We know Jake Sanderson is still in the penalty box, I believe. The Park down penalty Park by Ottawa behind Jake Allen. Chasing one up by Harris with Castellic. Finally, set up in the Park in the corner. Recovery by Pinto. We have a battle on the left side of Jake Allen. The Park go behind the goaltender of Montreal. Ottawa try to keep pressure on the Montreal Canadiens. Pinto is there with Castellic. Passada join the party. We have 4 players behind the goaltender. Passada recovery. Park use the board. Intercept pinch by Ottawa. Another turnover by Ottawa. Shoot it back. Allen make a save. The Park go out of the play. Going to whistle with a little bit over 6, less of 7 minutes to go remaining on the power play. It's time to bring Luciano Graziano, the trumpetist of the Montreal Hockey Nation Live Show. Here's the point. You have to learn quickly about it's funny culture. I talk with some of them, and what the culture is, it look like it's normal here. I could be wrong, but what I heard is the Thai men have many girlfriends. So I don't know how this works, but that's what it look like. Secondly, yes, they have a lot of lady boy. Yes, but it's easily to find them. So, and they are honest. They tell the people who they are. So that's not a big deal. Thirdly, a lot of them, many of them, and many of them are looking for money, and I don't have no money, so I have no chance to get a Thai woman. So, and I work 16 hours per day here, so I have no time to looking around. So I love my view, I love my food, I love my gym, and I love my condominium, and I love you guys to be with me every single day. So this is my life for this ride, and I'm happy like I never been before. It's almost a dream to be in front of beach view every morning, every night. You go to bed, and you hear all the noise around. So that's happening here, my friend. First up on the left side, Jake Allen. Fair winning par le Montreal Canadiens. Use the board to get that puck outside zone. Finally, they did it. The puck go back to Caulfield. Caulfield to Monahan. And don't put the puck and chase it by Dadanov. The puck go around Helber. Recovery went out by Montreal. Battle on the left side, Monahan and Dadanov. Monahan keep use his body. Chase it by Caulfield now. The puck stuck at Schoenemann. The recovery go Diddy. Back to Aber, I believe. Shoot the puck in front of net. Save Aber. Rebound in front of net. Nobody. Ottawa field. Finally, find a way to get a puck outside zone. Intercept. Keep the zone. And Ottawa is going to find a way to go Diddy. Palo right now, Palarson, don't pay by Caulfield. The puck go back to the blue line. Ottawa's get out of the zone. They coming back on the third zone. Don't pay by Jake Allen. Castellic go to the bench. New players coming for both teams. Recovered by Allen to Coley. Coley get out the zone over there. And update was it for a little because the mental negotiations may set there. The puck go behind the net of Jake Allen. We're going to reset all the way back with 6:06 to go. I apologize for the time right here. We have to TV timeout. No TV timeout. Just reset on the right side. Look at Stu Peterso. Welcome aboard, Stu Peterso. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Face up now in neutral zone. Look like Anderson has some problem with the blade. He's going to reset over there with a little bit over 6 minutes. My clock was a bit too early. Montreal 15 shot and Ottawa has 11. We're going to wait, see what's happening. The puck go back on defensive zone. Ottawa Senator going to reset and set up. Dumping the puck in neutral zone, dumping by Jake Allen, reset by Brassard. Brassard in the corner in his face. Kirby Dak, the puck go back at the line. Holden cannot keep the control of the puck and go back, reset on defensive zone, go D, and they're going to go back behind Jake Allen, dumping the puck. Batterson chasing the puck. Allen play the puck, use the board, pass the puck to the right side. Whiteman try to get a puck. Great play by Whiteman, pass the puck to the left side. Go back to the other side, dumping the puck by Gallagher in front of net. Chasing par le Montreal Canadien. Great play by Harbour to join the play right there. Harbour keep continue to increase the number of the possibly get a spot over there. I predict Harbour is going to start with the Montreal Canadien. Pinto ran out. Cross checking and no call on that one over there. They're going to reset on defensive zone and push back behind the goaltender Halber. Play the neutral zone. Ottawa don't play the new plus coming for both teams with a little bit over 5 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Confusing a bit behind the net there. The four line for the Montreal Canadiens. Pass the puck, Schoenemann, I believe. Back again to Schoenemann. Back on the left side. Controlling a neutral zone. Piss the puck a little bit on the side. Chasé par Pinard. Harvey Pinard. Halber play the puck. Bring the puck to Jake Evan. Battle in the corner. Harvey Pinard with Jake Evan. Finally, Ottawa try to get the puck outside zone. Pesada push the puck deep. The puck go behind the net, behind the blue line. Turn around. Ottawa's coming. A 2 versus 1. Coming to the right side. Evan. Bring the puck behind. Shoot the puck. Had to make a save. Rebound. Et le but. A turnover at the blue line by the Montreal Canadiens. And the Ottawa Senators scored that goal over there. And that's happening. I think Sabourin scored for the Ottawa Senators. And this start with a turnover at the blue line. I think it was Jordan Harris, I believe. And that's great, this one over there. And we try to see if it was Jordan Harris or Schoenemann. Yep, Jordan Harris make that turnover over there. And the Ottawa Senators take the lead 2-1 over the Montreal Canadiens. Learning process, my friend. Learning process. Wow, great goal for Curari, like Messi, Leach, Columbus 3-2. Ottawa now control the puck, dumping the puck on the left side, Jake Allen, play the puck around the board, dumping the puck at the left side, dumping par le Montreal Canadien. That was chased par le Montreal Canadien, a little bit too far for Sarkowski. Forget the puck, pass in front of the net, Montreal in the back door, shoot the puck. Wellberg make a save against Josh Anderson. Wow, what a save by Hellberg with the glove. Josh Anderson alone on the right side of the Hellberg and cannot take advantage of that one over there. But what a save by Hellberg again. Anderson. A great pass by Gerbidak, I believe, or Rempitlik and Sarkowski, by the way. So we're going to update the score at the bottom, guys. Thanks for being a part of the show.
You are.
Well, not there. Go, Georges, go, Pierre Martin. Still going back to the garden for a bite for the bit. Thanks so much, my friend. Enjoy, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. Say, wow, great goal. Currently, like Messi or Leach. That was the call from. That's what we had. We have a TV timeout, by the way. So that's what we're out. Thanks so much, Danny, for that. We have to wait on the next. A little bit over 4 minutes to go on the second period. Ottawa 2, Montreal Canadiens 1. Dumping the puck by the Ottawa Senators. Back to by Barron. Barron got hit solidly in the corner. And we're going to reset on the left side. Kastelik, Barron got hit behind. And we'll see what happened with Kastelik. Barron goes slowly back on the Barron goes slowly back on the penalty box, on the bench after he got hit by Castellic. Montreal's going to have a power play, and we'll see happening about this one over there. There we go. Barron got hit badly from the back. Maybe D.G. Smith said, you know, oh, we see what happened there. Of course, now 2-1, Quentin. Thank you so much to be a part of the show. And I thought I'm going to be a jealous Luciano. Yeah. Power play for Montreal. The fourth of the game. Here we go. Whiteman now looking to Caulfield. Caulfield set up. Looking. Pass to Whiteman. Whiteman to the blue line. Following out. Pressure. Ottawa sends out. Pass on the corner. Back again to Anderson. Pass the puck to Caulfield. The puck go outside the zone. Bad play by Anderson. Reset by Caulfield on neutral zone. Going to back on defensive zone. And they're going to set up their break out. We know they have difficult time on the entry zone. Pass the puck to the side. Controlling now and then drop the puck to Whiteman. Whiteman no speed. Whiteman control the puck. Pass down to the puck. JC Anderson, Welberg play the puck behind the net, and the wall down to the puck at the blue line. The puck go back, all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal play by Jake Allen, a drop over there to Chris Whiteman. New plus coming for Ottawa Senator. Here we go. Whiteman control the puck, keep control the puck, drive the puck behind to Caulfield. Caulfield the red line. Caulfield down the puck for himself, chasing the puck for himself. Just want to get there. So Ottawa Senator use the stick. The puck turn around by Ottawa Senator, and the puck go all the way back on the defensive zone. Set up by Shane Monahan, and the Monahan turn around. We have 1 minute to go remaining on the power play. At 3 minutes over to the second period. Back to Kirby Dack. Jonathan Drouin is there. Me, I cannot believe how many seconds they lose on the power play to try to set up their power play. Back to Justin Barron. Barron back again to left side. Back to Barron. Barron looking right now. Passes the other side to Kirby Dack. To Gallagher. Turn around. Intercept by the Ottawa Senator. The power play Montreal is so bad. Sapkowski went out. Don't put the puck at the gunner. Chasing by Gallagher. Gallagher try to get puck to Sapkowski. Losing the puck. Back the way back to Kirby Dack to the blue line. Recovered by Justin Barron. He ran the puck on the board. All the way back to under the side. To control it by Montreal. Back to Barron. Barron play with a stick, with a skate. Back to the left side. To the on the back door. Ottawa intercept the puck. Don't pay the puck. Montreal. No shot on the power play during that one over there. Allen drive the puck, play around, but Ottawa Brassard still the puck behind. A miscommunication between Allen and Barron, but still by Barron. Barron controlling. 4 seconds, pass the puck to the left side. Kirby Dack from the right side. Lose the puck on the corner. After recovery puck, use the board. The puck turn around in the neutral zone. The recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Set up right off. Don't pay the puck by Sheneman. New plus coming for the Montreal Canadiens. We are even strength. No chance for the Montreal. 0 shot on Welberg, on the Hellberg. They step out by the Ottawa. Larson pass the puck to the right side. Ottawa's coming now. Shoot the puck. Allen can't barely make a save. The puck go back on the corner. Reset for the Montreal Canadiens. Back to Pesada. Pesada lost the puck in the neutral zone. Losing by Harry Pinard. The reset by Patterson. Shoot the puck. Hit the stick of the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go out of the play. And we're going to reset on the defensive zone Montreal Canadiens. Vinny James 007. Welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show. Face off now on the defensive zone. On the Jake Allen, winning by Jake Evans, by the way, and the Montreal get out. They are coming offensive zone. Pinard looking out. Oh, the bad pass to Patterson. Patterson's coming on left side. Shoot the puck over Hellberg. The puck go out of the play, going to reset on the over the right side of the goaltender of Ottawa Senator. We have to wait right now. We can see the game, Luca Monette. We can see the game. Yeah, TVA Sport. The puck went out on the right side, the right side recovery by Tabernack, but then back to Sheneman. Sheneman for the net. Cooley shoot the puck. Hit it! Kaden Cooley did it again. Kaden Cooley scored his third goal, guys, on the since the beginning of the season for the Montreal Canadiens. It's tied the game 2-2. Montreal Canadiens score, tie the game 2-2 against Ottawa Senators. Great play by Kaden Cooley. And that way, scored his third goal of the exhibition game. And wow, what a chance for Kaden Cooley. Of course, he's locked in the goal behind the net. We have the clock is not set up right now. I apologize. I'm going to give you the time with 1 minute to go remaining on the second period. Mana and pass the puck to Dadonov. Dadonov on the right side. Shoot the puck. A block shot by the Olden in the corner. Recovery by Ottawa Senators. They're going to get out of the zone. They're going to go all the way back on defensive zone. And all the way back in front of the bench of the Ottawa. Cabrel send the puck behind the net of the Montreal. Schoenemann pass the puck to Harris. Harris looking. Pass the puck to Kaufman. Intercept out by Pinto. Another bad play by the Montreal Canadiens. Harris get out of the zone. Kaufman battle for the puck. A little bit too far for him. Intercept by the Ottawa Senators with 30 seconds to go remaining on the second period. The puck go back in the neutral zone. Battle for Ottawa and Montreal in front of the bench. We're going to set up right away back over there. Back on defensive zone, Ottawa. They try to get around the pit lick. Finally, they did. They're coming back around on the neutral zone. Don't play the puck in front of Jake Allen. Turn around for the Montreal Canadiens. They are coming on the left side. Pit lick looking on the back door. Sarkowski shoot the puck. Belly saved by Elberg. The puck go back in the corner. Sarkowski behind the net almost at the end of this period. Here we go. That's what we got after 40 minutes, guys, at the New Brunswick. The Montreal Canadiens tie the game at the end of this period. And after 40 minutes, the score is Ottawa Senators 2 and Ottawa and Montreal Canadiens 2. Sabourin gave the lead for the Ottawa Senators at 15-17. Montreal Cooley is third at 18-40, assisted by Tadonov. And the shot after 2 is 17 Montreal, 12 for Ottawa Senators, 10 during second period for the Montreal, 6 for Ottawa Senators. And the power play are 1-4 for both teams. And that's what we got so far, guys, after the 40 minutes at the New Brunswick rink tonight between the Ottawa Senators and Montreal Canadiens. I tried to set up my clock on the bottom, guys. Elvis led in the week 1 3-3, he said, Andy. Elvis is in the house. Montreal 2. Three goals by Coley, guys. Unbelievable. New Brunswick, William. No, New Brunswick is a province of William and Canada, just beside the Quebec. They are like, like I would said to you, Alabama, Mississippi, or Alabama, Florida. No, it's a town on the other side of Canada, Danny. There we go. We now where people have some kind of the geography in the chat. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. We're pretty sure that we still have one more period to go. After 40, it's still 2-2. Finally, the Seattle Mariners beat the Toronto Maple Leafs 10-9 today. And the Toronto are eliminated. Wow. Crazy game. We see what we have here. Jake Allen is from New Brunswick. Yeah, Pierre-Martin Fredericton. Not a problem, William. That's what we are. We're helping each other. Thank you, RJ, for your update. It's time, guys, for the TV timeout. We're going to take a break. The Hockey Nation show always do a break at the second period, guys. And I'll be back in next 3-4 minutes I just want to sharing, let you know about this. So we'll be back in the next couple of minutes. Guys, don't go nowhere. We're going to finishing this live streaming with the third period of the game between the Ottawa Senators and the Montreal Canadiens. So don't go nowhere.
You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. Princess of mine, what have I done to deserve your royal time? 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. I was just another guy. I thought I knew, but I guess love is blind. 'Cause when you chose me, a simple man, you just made my day. You 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 just made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You made my day. You made my day. You made my day. Oh, day. You just made my day. You 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 made my day.
How you doing, everybody? Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Alan Barnes, welcome back in the house. Alan, thanks to be on the show tonight. Marco Larabie, welcome aboard. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Thanks so much, Danny. Austin Allen, welcome aboard. Right now, in the middle of the second intermission, guys, don't forget what we have in the program. We are back Sunday morning with the HABS brunch, Your Sunday Rendezvous with Marco Larabie and Karen Hans for the hockey bars. Then we're going to have Dan Wallace Sunday night for the shows called HNLT Tonight Show from the Minnesota Wild. Monday night, we have the warm-up show back at 6 o'clock p.m. And then we have tomorrow, Monday night, Sam Wu for the New Jersey Devils. And then Tuesday night, we have a big show. We have Bill Mesler for ESPN Flyers broadcaster. And then Kevin Francis from 9 to 10. And then at 10, we have all the panelists of the Hockey Nation show. And we're going to talk about the prediction of the season 2022-2023. And that's what we have this week. Following after that, of course, the Montreal Canadiens description, play-by-play. And busy week the Hockey Nation show. Thanks to be a part of the hockey. And us here, the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the like. That'd be awesome. That's what we're looking for. Thanks so much. What's up, much? Lisa King is back in the house. Welcome, Lisa. Hopefully you have an amazing, great summer, by the way. Dan Asham, thanks so much to be a part of the show tonight. Carey Price, the Levis scroll. Thanks so much. Fernando just comment about this one over there. Venicier, who is standing out the most? Again, Cooley is a good game. Aber didn't have a bad game overall, but not much, honestly. The team are playing pretty good. A few prospect error, only Pierre Martin. Then Macham, whose score is Cole Caulfield and Caden Cooley. Yeah, Adam, thanks, Dan, to be a part of the show tonight. Roger, thank you so much to be a part of the show tonight. Drouin et Dadonov totally invisible, Marco. Yeah, but we have to keep them until next season. You're welcome, Roger. Don't forget, we're going to be there tonight for until the end of the game, and that's what's going on with Montreal Canadiens. The shot are really different, guys. I have the shot for the TV, and the shot for the NHL is different. So I will hang in there with the shot we got for the Ottawa Senator. Hockey Guy 2017, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight. Hockey Guy, welcome, and the Hockey Nation show. We have a few other games in NHL tonight, guys. We know the second game of the season, Nashville and San Jose Sharks, was played earlier today. Nashville won the second game against San Jose Sharks, but the score 3-2. That is a great Marco. Drouin can be a C and the penalty box. Austin Matthews. Danny Labrie, welcome aboard, Danny Labrie. Thanks to be a part of the Hockey Nation show as a subscriber. I'll go Roger de Bonheur. Next goal is Pinto for Danny T. About this. And I don't understand how Carey Price can score when he does not play and how he can score when he's a goaltender. That's the biggest question I'm asking. I would like to know about this from the guy just said that. What did you think of Varys on that first goal? Coach seemed like he should have been able to neutralize his stick. He have a difficult game overall, Marco. Goal is again because he pinched one time, and I think he has to be. I don't know. Montreal struggle right now. Harris, Barron, nobody can tell me. Schoenemann, they are all on the same boat. It's just going to be ugly. That's the only thing I would say. Raleigh Holiday is back in the house. Raleigh, thank you to be on hockey. Did you watch other channel prediction show? One guy has a chalkboard, other guy predict division. I don't know, Terry. I don't watch any other channel, Terry. So maybe you can share it with the people. They can go over there. Here we go. The Levi scroll that look like is a funny guy. Just like maybe the maturity possible. I don't know. Harry Pinard to win it. I will go with Harry Pinard. Gallagher for Montreal, Pierre Martin. What's up, Riley? If I never hit the likes, please take it. I predict Carey Price come out of the nowhere and score next goal, Danny. We have to wait right now. The third period start. Should be a good third period. Yeah, I think we can see if this one over there. We know tonight Mathieu Joseph and Thomas Chabot is not in the lineup with Claude Giroux, Debrincat. Tim Souzla are not in the lineup tonight. Luc Lafortune, Brassard has 9 live. Yeah, he's looking good. It's an exhibition game. Look, the last game he was sick, but again tonight I have 1 goal. So I think they're going to possibly keep him a PDO. Coach, what do you think of the Wiggar signing? I think it's good, Andy. 6.25 is pretty good. He brings they don't have a player like him a lot, Andy. Unfortunately for the carry, like he can carry on the park. He's gonna on the quarterback a little bit Ramos and Anderson, but I think at below $7 million for the quality he can bring, I think it's gonna be good. Interesting to see what they're going to do with the defenseman. But he put Vali McKee on the waiver list today, so that would give possibility a chance to Mike Stone as the PDO to stay over there for a couple of weeks more. I want to pronounce Channel Hey crazy how one guy has a chalkboard with lot and 4 other guy does stream for people. The people can find it all about you here. Thanks so much, Terry. Coach, did you manage the game, get game on your computer yet? Fernando, what I did, have a TV channel, I have a TV box. I get all the game, and the NHL.tv is on. I could sign over there if I want to, but I can get the game live on my TV so far. Until the TV works, I will not get NHL.tv. I can get every game on my TV, so I will go this way until it works. If it does not work, I will have to jumping on the NHL.tv. But I don't try to use other internet Wi-Fi on my computer right now. I need to buy a cable to be sure my internet does drop at some point. So it's a little bit difficult to explain right now here, but so far I did not get it. I have everything what I need. I have TVA, I have RDS, Sportnet, TSN, NHL Network, NHL, all the games. So pretty good on that side right now. That's the reason I can follow the game in Thailand on my TV channel. But thanks to Cher asking this about this one over there. Let's see what we have here. Al Motion, who is going to win? Al, welcome aboard. Cherry, positive so far tonight, coach, is cool. I agree with you, Kaden. Have an amazing, great game. 3 goals so far since the beginning of the exhibition. Same more like to 100. If you check up to it with tries. So thanks so much, Mr. William. Good show. The price is right, Danny. Strong game so far for Sarkowski. Good back check, back battle, a couple, nice play. He's all right, Marco. You know, it's not like he play okay game. It keep him to stay in NHL at the beginning of the season. That's one thing the best way I can see that. Then you may pick Gary Price, please. So good. All right. I hope Josh Anderson score. Goals face is in the house. You could use IPTV on your computer. Yes, I have Express. I have a Express VPN, whatever they call it, so far on my TV. But I can do have almost other things. Is equals for you, coach. What player has played for the most team in NHL? Is it not Mike Seliger? Look. Will you ever do pass history? This is number Israel organization. Will you ever do pass history? This is number 1 Israel organization. Tony Baudry, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the Hockey Nation Live show. The third period, guys, start. We're going to go back to normal here. We wish you an amazing, great third period, guys, with the Hockey Nation Live show. And see if Montreal can get a W before the season starts. I think for the Montreal, that'd be awesome. They can do that. Or it'd be great to have Sarkowski have the goal-winning game today. That'd be awesome. Coach, what do you think of Joshua Roy? Sounds like a potential star. Rabinov, I don't know yet. You know, we know he produced in the QM. He did well with the Team Canada. He needs to develop for sure. You know, it's another Sean Farrell and those kind of players. Would be interesting to follow his development. It's still a lot of things to learning, but he could become a good player. It's not an elite player or all-star, but a good player could become a third line at some point. I don't see him at the bottom, at the top of the 2 first line NHL right now. Everything could change at some point for sure. Slide to set up and win this. Merci, Danny, everybody. Here we go. The puck go back to Montreal Canadiens. Set up right now on the offensive zone. Pass the puck to Monahan. Monahan keep control the puck. Pass the puck left side. Shoot the puck. Save by the Halbert for Caulfield. We have a whistle on the left side. I really like Sean Monahan. You can see have experience. You can see control the puck so far. And that's where we're at. Right now we have a game between the St. Louis Blues and Philadelphia Flyers. Baseball is live. Match number 2 between the Blues, the Cardinals, and the Phillies. Couple hours, William, 2 hours. Matt Dorolette, thanks so much for your thanks so much for your 100 likes. Le puck go behind the net. Ottawa Senators controlling the puck, dumping the puck. We're back on defensive zone. Reset par the Montreal Canadiens. Set up to Kirby Dak. Change the direction. Back with Dak with the puck at the neutral zone. At the red line. Controlling on the neutral zone. Try to get up on. Lose his edge. Reset right now by the backstrom. If Ottawa's going to get a puck a zone by Pedersen. Finally, Montreal still the puck. Go back behind the net. They go back. The goaltender. Delay penalty by the... Is it Pinto? Yeah, Pinto take the direction. Montreal on the power play on this one. 2 minutes for interference by Shane Pinto. And Montreal take advantage of this power play. See if they can take the lead. Le but de Collet était beau. Le tac 6. Oui, très beau but. Il a profité de sauter sur en offensive. Il a descendu très bas. Another... une belle shot de lui, mais le goaltender pourrait arrêter cela. Il était un peu faible pour le goaler au there. The puck went out, winning par le Montreal. Caulfield back and fire the puck by Pitlick. Puck go rebound in front of net. No chance. Pitlick bring par the corner. Chasé par le Montreal. Josh Anderson. Pitlick intercept again. Paddle for the puck. Back to Anderson. Back to Caulfield. The puck bouncing over Caulfield. Caulfield try to get puck. And now Ottawa don't pin the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Great play by Kastelik. The ball back behind the Whiteman. Whiteman set up the puck all the way back over there. Yann Genet, welcome. Back again to Whiteman. Pass the puck to Pitlick. Pitlick control. Kick out the Caulfield. Caulfield's coming to the left side of the car of Edmund. Bring puck to the other side. Reset by Monahan. Monahan to Ashmack. Looking right now. Back to Whiteman. Whiteman looking right now. Back to the right side to Caulfield. Fire puck! Hit the post or hit the glove of Halbert. Recovered by Pitlick on the back door. Intercept now by the Ottawa. Don't put a puck. Bad play by the Pitlick, I believe, behind the goaltender of Halbert. He should pass the puck. Pitlick, you can see a little bit not the best player you can use on the power play, but look like Martin said, we trust Brent Pitlick. Anyhow, Byron passed the puck behind. Whoop, we have a call right there. I don't know if you have interference or something happening, but we'll see about this. But great shot, one-timer. Red Pitlick completely missed that one-timer shot on the replay, by the way. Wow. Jeremy, what is French, français? 100, thanks so much, everybody, for the 100. 1 minute to go, power play for the... Oh, Halberg have a problem with the mask. That's the reason they whistle. They're going to reset all the way back over there. So, that's the reason we have a whistle. The problem with the mask of him. Dorolette est French. Coach, as-tu vu? As-tu vu quoi, Yann? Dorolette est style, Matt Dorolette. Ça va, mon Ludovic? Welcome. Thanks for being part of the show. Merci beaucoup, mon homme. Ça va très bien. Et toi? Wait for now to reset the torrent. Why Jerica is fat. I don't know what you're talking about. We wait right now for the face-off drop on the left side of... As-tu le capitaine des Sables? Non, Yann, j'écoute la partie de hockey des Canadiens de Montréal. Donc, je ne sais pas de quoi tu parles. Là. Donc, on va se concentrer sur la game pour vous parler plus tard ce que tu veux parler des autres. Power play right now for the Montreal Canadiens. Justin Barron drop the puck behind. Set up right now by Drouin. I don't know if it was Drouin. Yes, Drouin right now. The blue line back to Barron. Barron hold the puck too long on the blue line back in front behind the net. Slip play back to Sapkowski. Drop the puck behind to Gallagher. Gallagher lose the puck. The puck go back in the zone. Set up by Barron. Barron ran out past the puck to the side. back to Gallagher, to Sapkowski, dumping the puck, going to Gallagher, chasing the puck, recovery by Drouin, back to Sapkowski to Gallagher to Sapkowski, the puck down now behind the net, the recovery by the Montreal Canadiens, front of the net, rebound, save, Sapkowski recovery by the Ashmack, jump the direction, Sapkowski shoot the puck in front of the net, back to Gallagher, back to Drouin, in front of the net, behind the net, all the back of the blue line, back to Barron to Sapkowski, Sapkowski's coming, back to the goal line, set up back to Bidak, back to White, Barron to Drouin on the back end, Drouin battle for the puck on the corner, move the puck all the way back behind to Sapkowski. Sapkowski change the direction. Back to Dak. Dak at the goal line. Shoot in front of the net. Back to Drouin. Back to Barron. Barron battle right there. Lose the puck. Battle right away back by Bento. Bento get out of the zone. Come back on the back door. Possibly Bredesen. Look at puck right there. Try to get a puck in front of the net. No chance. The puck go over the stick of the Brasser. Fire puck. Block shot by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck go back in the corner. Even strength. 5 versus 9. Sapkowski cannot keep the control of the puck. The puck in the corner. Reset by the Ottawa Senator. Keep the puck behind Jake Allen. Reset the puck to the blue line. Patterson, the puck bouncing. The puck back in the neutral zone. Chasé by Patterson. Keep controlling the neutral zone. Use his backhand to pass the puck to Brassard à donner offensive zone. Bring the puck to Bento. No chance. Montreal to get the puck outside the zone. Finally, they did. Go back all over Montreal Canadiens. It was Pesada. Lose the puck in neutral zone. Set up by Pinto. Back to Patterson. Patterson dropped to Holden, to Zezev. Zezev passed the puck to Holden. Holden holding the puck in front of the bench of the Ottawa Senator. Reset by the Montreal Canadiens on the defensive zone. Waiting for the new players coming. It's coming all the way back to Haber. Haber looking right now. Pass the point to the tip of the Montreal. Back on the blue line. Keep up on the left side. When the Ottawa save the puck, recovery, and they're going to dump the puck in the neutral zone. Passada is on the ice. Haber dumping the puck. New players coming from the Montreal Canadiens. Chasing pipe behind the goaltender, Halber. And Ottawa set up the breakout. Back on the neutral zone. Dumping the puck in the corner. Chasing by now by the Montreal Canadiens. Shoulder check by Schoenemann. Looking on out. Ottawa try to get the puck. No chance of Schoenemann to win the puck out by the Montreal Canadiens. Long stretch by the right side. Gallagher's coming. Lose the puck. The puck go back on the neutral zone. Reset by the Montreal. On defensive zone, they're going to go all the way back in front of Jake Allen. And going to reset all the way back over there. Long stretch pass all the way by Dadena. Dadena pass the puck to Caulfield. No chance. Recovery by Ottawa Senator. Set up the breakout on defensive zone. They go DD. Battle for the puck in the neutral zone. Finally, the puck go back on the Ottawa on offensive zone. They're looking around the right side hand and bring the puck back. Intercepted by the Sapkowski. And the puck got by Red Pitlick. Long stretch pass to Pitlick. Pitlick keep not control the puck. Ottawa intercept, bring the puck on offensive zone. But Montreal tried the puck out back again in the neutral zone. Very bad play between both teams. They are not organized, unfortunately, with a little bit 15 minutes to go remaining on the second period. Back to Schoenemann, looking now left and right. Pass the puck to the left side. Back again by the Montreal Cooley. Don't put the puck behind Albert. Chasing out by Sapkowski. Turn around by the Montreal Canadiens. Josh Anderson recovery puck behind the net. Keep controlling by Ashmack. Anderson bring the puck behind. Anderson diving the puck back to Sapkowski. Bring the puck behind to Kimberley. No chance. The puck stuck in the corner by Sapkowski. Sanderson. Pitlick join the party. And we have 4 players all the way. Finally, Ottawa is going to winning the battle to under the side. Anderson chasing Bergstrom with the Pitlick. Anderson win the battle right there. Back to Pitlick behind the net. Now battle with Pitlick with Chartier and Sapkowski. We have 4 players right there. Finally, the puck go to under the side. Back to Sanderson. Use the board to get the puck outside the zone. It's also by Montreal Canadiens at the blue line. They keep the puck in the zone of the territory of Ottawa Senator. They're going to recover behind the net. They're going to back to DDD. Backstrom recovery in front of the Red Pitlick. Keep controlling the puck. Pressure by Montreal Canadiens. They go back DDD. Finally, Ottawa dump the puck and coming on offensive zone. Keep controlling. Coming the right side. Still the puck by Kubidak. Use the board. A little bit too far for Kubidak. Pass the puck to the left side. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Gallagher try to pass the puck. Intercept Ottawa. Keep the puck in the zone. Finally, Ottawa is going to be back on the defensive zone. Now controlling on the offensive zone. 4 versus 3. Back to Patterson. Shoot the puck. Holden missed the puck. Recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. On situation transition. Pass the puck to Kubidak on offensive zone. Don't put the puck going out. Chased by Zezev and Dak. Dak uses stick. Long stretch to Drouin. Drouin still the puck. Back to Dak behind the goaltender. Looking around in front of the net. Fire puck. Schoenemann missed the net barely. The puck go back at the blue line. Reset by the Montreal. Back to Schoenemann. Schoenemann now attacking right now on offensive zone. Keep controlling the puck for himself. Back to Harris. It's not Schoenemann. It's Harris. Harris on the front of the net. No chance for Montreal. Kubidak. Chasing back by Harris. Keep controlling the puck in front of Patterson. Harris still the puck. Great play by Jordan Harris so far. Best highlights for Harris tonight. Gallagher battle for the other side. The puck go back at the blue line. Intercept on Montreal. Bring the puck to Haber. Haber in front of the net. Shade the puck. Halber make a save with a glove. No rebound. This is another whistle for the referee with 12:48 to go remaining on the third period. Really excited moment for the Montreal Canadiens. We have to wait now. TV timeout, by the way. Here we go. Luciano, Graziano, welcome back for another entertaining. Don't forget, guys, click on the like. We appreciate everybody to be part of the show. Thank you so much, Luciano. TV timeout. Epic Unicorn back in the house tonight. Epic, thanks to be with us tonight. Epic. Still 2-2 between the Montreal Canadiens and Ottawa SLATER. We have a little bit over 12 minutes to go. So far to go. Chicken and the corn. Let's go, Danny. Rock and roll, Danny. Face up now under. Sven, merci beaucoup, Mika. Very nice. Merci beaucoup. Très gentil de ta part. The puck recovered by Ottawa Senator. You're going to go all the way back on defense on the neutral zone. Don't pay the puck. Ottawa's coming now. 2 versus 2. Manage come back. Ottawa in front of net. Rebound. How to make a save. Ottawa recovered puck in front of net. Finally, Montreal still the puck. Go use the board. Intercept by the Ottawa Senator. Lawson, I believe. I'm not sure it's Lawson. Don't pay the puck on the right side. Jake Allen chased by Schoenemann. We have right now Ottawa put some pressure on Montreal Canadiens on the left corner. Allen recovered by Montreal. Rim the puck around the board. Still by Schoenemann. Schoenemann is hiding the puck right there. Use the board. Intercept right now. Cooley try to get the puck outside the zone. Battle right now behind the net between Schoenemann and Cooley. Pressure of Ottawa. 2 men. Caulfield don't pay the puck all the way back and defensive zone of Ottawa. We have an icing going to reset all the way back on the defensive zone of the Jake Allen. Like I said, the shot, guys, is really not great right now tonight at the game. I don't think so. They come very well, the shot, by the way. So, call is that new song in Thailand? Some kind like that. I try to bring most entertaining over there, Roger. Here we go. The back outside the zone. Montreal set up a puck. Dadanov's coming now. Dadanov on one hand looking back. Showing front of net. No chance for Caulfield. The puck at the corner. Bahlstrom and backs and Caulfield. Chick Kevin tried to reach everybody. No chance. The puck turned around by Dadanov. And front of net. Possible Pesada or reset over there. Battle with Caulfield. Caulfield got still the puck by the Ottawa Senators. They're going to get around it. It was Harvey Pinal, by the way. I apologize. The third line is on the ice. Pesada, Harvey, and Jordan, Jake Evan. The puck goes back Ottawa. And it was a long. The puck all the way back. Tip in front of Jake Allen. The puck go all the play. We're going to reset after Bassett. And it was on with 11:33 to go remaining on the third period. Face-off on the right side. Ottawa win the ball right there for the face-off. The puck back the way Byron long the puck all the way back on the defensive zone. It's going to have to Holden. Holden uses his mini stick to bring the puck in the neutral zone in front of the bench of the Ottawa Senator. Pitcher went out by Pinard. And Ottawa's coming. Possibly a 2-1. Ottawa on the right side. Having shoot the puck. Had to make a save. Rebound, Byron. Reset by the Ottawa at the blue line. Holden shoot the puck. Tip in front of net. Hallen. pass the puck to the left side. Now battle, Ottawa control the puck, bring the puck in front of the net, the puck to outside the zone, all the way back on defensive zone. Great opportunity for Ottawa Senator, recovery by Pinto. Pinto pass the puck to Zezev. Zezev in front of Hellberg, bring the puck behind the net, chased by Savkoski for the goaltender. The battle right away, back press Ottawa, win the puck on the board, intercept by Montreal, keep the puck in the zone by Omanen, I believe, or Anderson. Anderson control the puck right away. Hit by Zezev. The puck go all the way back out of the play, obviously, and we're going to have another whistle. That's what we got at this moment. Thanks so much, Dan. Really kind of you. First, we need for the Montreal, the puck stuck between Sarkozy, loses his stick again for the second time, I think, or third time. Finally, the puck go out by the Ottawa, all the way back on the right side. Jake Allen and Coley right now, battle for the puck with Schoenemann. Puck is stuck right now with 5 players. The puck try to get a puck, win pit lick, shoot the puck, Allen make a save with the blocker, go back behind it on the opposite side, chasing right now by Schoenemann. Cody tried to use the board to get the puck outside, and then finally Ottawa keep control the puck, shoot the puck over Jake Allen. The puck go to another side, opposite side, chasing went out by Josh Anderson. The puck battle right there way. The puck still by Coley. Coley to Josh Anderson. Anderson bring back the back behind. I don't know the confusion right there. We have a battle for Ottawa Center. Kalen Coley finally find a way to get past the Pitlick. Pitlick allowed the puck, chasing by Sarkozy. Turn around for Ottawa Center. They're coming. Backstrom. Pass the puck to the left side. A little bit too far. Turn around for the Montreal. Don't put the puck in the neutral zone. The puck go in front of the bench for Ottawa. They keep controlling an offensive zone. And for the Whiteman, it's Castellic. On the right side, Haddon. Banging the puck behind the net. Montreal recover the puck. Bring the puck to the board. She pinched by the Ottawa. The puck try to get outside the zone. Finally, they did. Battle bouncing around. And Castellic going to recovery. And hit by Gallagher. The puck go back to Jake Allen. Drive the puck behind to Haber. Haber bring the puck to the left side to Whiteman. Whiteman confusing right now. But finally, bring the puck to Gallagher. Gallagher to right side. Coming behind the goaltender. Chasing the puck behind the net of the Ottawa Senator. A little bit too far for Drouin. Gallagher intercept the puck all the way back by could be that. Finally, puck go all the way back on the 12 zone. Castellic going to recovery. It was Sabourin, by the way. Dumping the puck behind the goaltender, Jake Allen. Chasing went out by Sabourin. Got hit solidly. Harris, the puck recovered by Montreal. Intercept all the way back on the bench by the Ottawa. But finally, it's going out. Is that enough? That enough to red line. That enough's coming one hand. That enough keep controlling. Don't pay the puck for himself. Try to get a puck recovered by Holden. Holden back to Sabourin. Behind the goaltender, Ottawa. Win the puck around the board. Intercept by Zezev. Zezev in front of net. Intercept at the blind by Harris. Lost the puck completely. The puck slightly go back to Byron. Byron defensive zone. Pass the puck long to Harris. Don't pay the puck the corner. Chasing by Jordan Harris. Behind the goaltender. First one to get it is Harris. Try to get a puck. No chance. The puck turn around. Intercept the blind by Coley. Don't put the puck behind the Harris. Harris don't put the puck in the corner. That done up battle with Holden. We have about 8:21 to go remaining on the third period. The puck battle there. No team has scored goal in the third period. We still tied 2-2. Montreal still the puck behind the goaltender. Caulfield in front of net. No chance. Intercept by Ottawa Senator. Turn around by Cabril. Cabril battle for the puck in front of the right side of the Hellberg. Finally, Zazev going to go. Don't bring the puck all the way back. Coley cannot intercept the puck by Jake Evans. Finally, Cabril dumping the puck behind Jake Allen. First one to get there is Harris. Harris shoulder check hit by Patterson. Turn around while there by Montreal Canadiens. And the puck go back on the neutral zone. Offside there for Ottawa. Finally, the puck go back with Montreal. Jake Allen set up a breakout by Montreal at the blue line. Drop back behind the net, behind the defenseman Montreal. Don't put the puck behind the goaltender Hellberg. Pressure par Montreal Canadien behind the net. Intercept right now par Montreal. And for the net, no chance right there. The puck go behind the goaltender. Montreal keep controlling. Possibility of tripping right there. I don't know. You have a call or no call. No call by everybody. And then the puck still in the corner of the Ottawa Senator. Montreal tried the recovery. Jake Evans bring it back on the other side. Fire puck. Block shot. Rebound. And no chance right now for Montreal. We have a whistle on the right side. We have a call from Ottawa Senator. 2 minutes for slashing. We're going to get back at Montreal after the whistle, after the TV timeout. We're going to have Montreal Canadiens on the power play, I believe. TV timeout. Montreal 6-time on power play tonight. Hi y'all, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. Yep, Savkoski is there. Colin. Colin Chapman is in the house. Montreal on power play. Welcome aboard, Colin. Yes, AOR, Patterson, Pinto are really the one or the most for them back again. Yes, sir, Colin. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. GP, welcome back, by the way. Thanks for being with us tonight. Thank you so much, Dana. I appreciate a lot, very kind of you. And don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Show. But we need people like you make the show better. Without you, it would be impossible. Here we go. We drop the puck all the way back. Defensive zone. Puck goes slowly back on the left side of Chris Whiteman. Montreal on the power play. But now, first one to get there is Castellic. Finally, Montreal get out of the zone. A little bit too far for Caulfield. Battle right away by Kelly. Now the bad play by the Montreal Canadiens. The puck stay in the zone of the defensive zone of Ottawa. Bring the puck D2D. Ottawa's going to lumbing the puck all the way back on defensive zone. Montreal cannot set up the power play again. Really bad night for the power play. Special team Montreal is really not great since the beginning of the exhibition game for many reasons. We know they have about 18%, but they cannot go in an entry zone. Ben Pitlick kick out the puck, another interference all the way back over there. Ottawa said the way they play this one over there is a little bit like this, disappointed. How, again, Ren Pitlick on power play, that's really surprised me. Like, I understand he work hard, everything like that. He have a skill. I'm not sure. I turn around right up on the Montreal Canadiens. Offside, we're going to reset. Nothing works for the Montreal Canadiens on the power play. A lot of works to do for Martin Saint-Louis on the special team. Honestly, you can see. I don't know what is wrong, but we'll see what's happening anyway. Jonathan Drouin on the ice. Winning for the Montreal Canadiens. Going to set up back to Drouin. Back to Barron. Barron is Drouin. Now, Barron skating the puck, draw the puck behind. Here we go. Drouin to the red line. Keep controlling. It's coming to the right side. Dumping the puck to the other side. Wenberg play the puck right there. Chased by the Montreal Canadiens. Great hit by Ottawa. Finally, Ottawa keep the puck, control the puck. They'll get out of the zone. Ottawa's coming back on the right side. Shoot the puck. Jake Allen make a save. Drive the puck behind it to Dadonov. Dadonov set up. Here we go. 35 seconds to go. Power play. Controlling right now by Barron. Barron pass the puck to the side to Drouin. Drouin to Dadonov. Chasing the puck in the corner. Chasing now behind again. Now Ottawa put some pressure on the corner. Now chasing recovery by the Montreal Canadiens. Back to Barron. Barron set up. Back to Dadonov. Back again to Drouin. Drouin went out to Barron. Barron to the blue line. Keep controlling. Back to the right side to Anderson. Looking right now in the goal line. Back to Dadonov. Dadonov back to Drouin. Pressure by Ottawa. Back in front of net. That to go there. Back to Anderson. Shoot the puck. Block shot. The puck go out the play. I'm going to reset on the right side of Anderson. The first was not Anderson. It was could be Dak, by the way. So I apologize for that one over there. Jake McEnroe, my boss got me working day and night. Jake, make money. Good for you, buddy. Winning for yourself at the right side of the elbow, chasing in the corner by Schoenemann, bring the puck all the way back, but finally Ottawa's get out. They are even strength. Ottawa's coming now on offensive zone. They don't play the puck behind the goaltender. Jake Allen play the puck a little bit too far for the defenseman Schoenemann. The puck stuck right now by Jake Evans, bring the puck to corner. Pesada try to get a puck. Bad play by the Montreal. The puck stuck by Jake Evans. We're going to reset that with less of 5 minutes. And we have a rules at the Hockey National Show. When we reach the less of 5 minutes of each game. It's time for the Luciano. It's the final countdown for the Hockey Nation Live Show. We thank each one of you to be a part of the Hockey Nation Live Show tonight. Don't forget when you go to take the exit, be careful if you're driving, and don't forget to click on the likes. That's the only thing we're looking for. And we want to thank each one of you to be a part of the show tonight. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to sharing this channel of the Hockey Nation Live Show. And finally, if you would become a member, that would cost you only $1.99 per month. It's about 50 cents per day to be a part of the great channel and support the Hockey Channel channel to grow properly for year number 3. Thanks so much, everybody, to be a part of the show tonight. Free cake for the 150. Canada women team has 3 season game coming with a midget team from Toronto. Welcome, sport friends is in the house. Mr. Korn back in the house tonight. Thanks so much, Luc Lafortune, for this night. Be careful, Roger's going to hit everything anyway. Yeah, no leftover when you have Roger and Danny around the table. Here we go. We'll see what's happening right now. Less than 5 minutes to go remaining on the third period. The puck winning by the Ottawa Senators on the right side of Jake Allen. Keep controlling, wrap up the puck, looking at the blue line. We've slightly to Braxton. Braxton play to wrap the puck to the left side. Bring back to Braxton. Braxton's coming to the right side. Drop the puck behind. Fire the puck. Black shot. The puck go around to Montreal Canadiens around the board. Reset by Pesada. Drop the puck to Jake Evans. Evans to the blue line. At the red line. Evans keep controlling. And around to Sanderson. Change the direction. Keep controlling right there. Pass on the other side. All the way back to now to Cooley. Cooley bring it back to Pesada. Pesada bring the puck to corner. Keep the puck right there to Iris. Down the puck back again. Behind the goaltender. Pesada keep controlling right there with Harry Pinard. Now Pinard and Pesada keep controlling at Ashmack. Joined right now by Brassard. Brassard, Pinard. Evans watching right now. Stuck right now between Pinto. The puck go to under the side. Ottawa's going to recover. Long stretch pass in neutral zone. Back again. Intercept by Ottawa Senator. Keep the puck at the blue line. Ottawa's coming now. Keep shooting. Had him barely missed the net. Go back to underside. Recovery by Montreal Canadiens. Pinard went out to Evans. Dumping the puck all the way back. Go to reset on defensive zone. Ottawa. They go DDD. Back again to the neutral zone. Long stretch back. Great play. Went out. Cabri's coming. Fire puck. Missed the net barely. The puck go back slowly by the Montreal Canadiens. By Sokoski. Lose the puck completely. The puck to the other side. Back behind the goaltender, Jake Allen. Ran the puck to the defenseman. Reset by, oh my God. Miscommunication again by Harris. Harbour play the puck around the board. Back again, intercept by the Montreal Canadiens. Joined by Harris. He's coming into the zone at the red line. Don't put the puck on the right side. Pitlick, don't put the puck to Harris. Harris joined the party at the offensive side of the Montreal. Back to Anderson. Anderson cannot keep the puck. The puck at the hash mark. Set up by Ottawa. Ran the puck. DDD. Set up right now. Larson cannot keep control the puck. Pinch by Harris. Puck Pitlick right there. Wasakowski down the puck to the other side. By Anderson. The Ottawa tried to get the puck outside the zone. Finally, they did. The puck goes slightly back on defensive zone. Montreal going to go recovery and set the puck in neutral zone. Tip the puck by Montreal. Intercept by Ottawa. It's coming in offensive zone. Keep controlling. Fire the puck. Adam makes a rebound. And then save by Adam. The puck goes reset by Ottawa. Fire the puck again. Adam again. And then save rebound by Montreal Canadiens. Ottawa are ready now into the game. But now, unfortunately, lose the puck. They go to reset defensive zone. Don't play the puck behind check Adam. 2:45 to go remaining on the third period. Adam make a 2 big save with 2 great shots for the blue line for the Ottawa Center. Caden Cullen for the Jake Allen. Looking set up the breakout. Coming in the neutral zone. Pass the puck. Don't play the puck. Controlling by Manan. Bring the puck in the corner. but chasing the puck with Holden. Holden corner Caulfield right there. The puck go to the underside. Recovery by Caulfield. By Monahan. Monahan at the Ash match. Change the direction. Bring it puck behind. The Caulfield lets the puck to underside. Pinch by Montreal. Justin Barron. Bring it puck to Pitlick. Chasing around. TABERNAK. The puck turn around. Ottawa Senator. Use the board to get out of the zone. Finally, long stretch pass. Turn around all the way. And then going to use the board. Chasing Barron. Dumping the puck. New players coming for Ottawa Senator with 2 minutes to go remaining on the third period. Still 2-2 between the Montreal Canadiens and the Ottawa Senator. Holding right now. Keep the puck. Pass the puck to the right side. Dumping the puck in the neutral zone. Tip by Montreal. Ottawa. The puck goes slightly on defensive zone. Montreal. Reset behind the goaltender. Shoneman. They reverse. Back to back again to Barron. Loses edge. Gallagher helping Barron. The puck go behind the Allen. Chasing now. Great play by Shoneman. Pass the puck to Kirby Dak. Dak now keep control to Gallagher. Back to Barron. Barron set up. Long stretch by the neutral zone. Back to Dak. Dak kick out the puck to Drouin. Drouin to Dak. No chance to Drouin. Set up by Ottawa. Get out the zone. 1:30, 90 seconds to go remaining on the third period. Don't pay the puck out. Ottawa Senator. Jay Allen play the puck, drop the puck behind. New players coming for the Montreal Canadiens. The puck went out by Justin Barron. Set up behind Jake Allen. Set up the breakout. Skating with the puck. Pass the puck to the D. Back to Sean Harris. Harris to Barron. Barron pass the puck to again to Pitlick. Pitlick lose the edge. Don't lose his puck. Controlled by Ottawa. And from the bench of the Ottawa, going to reset the breakout. They're going to go all the way back over there. 1 minute to go remaining on the third period. Still 2-2 Ottawa Montreal. Caulfield and Coley score for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. The puck go back on the gunner. Set up right now by Pitlick. Pitlick in front of the net. Pinching. Ottawa shoot the puck. Had to make a save. A turnover by the Montreal Canadiens. Pitlick gave away. Pitlick have a bad game for the Montreal Canadiens tonight. Another turnover in front of my bench in front of Jake Allen. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. Here we go. Face up at the right side, Jake Allen. 50 seconds to go remaining on this third period. That's going to be the last minute to play. Can we go on overtime? Will be interesting to watching this. Jake Allen face up at the right side at the dots. We have Monahan face to Brassard. Two veterans in NHL. And winning part of Ottawa, bringing part of the line. Go back now. Sanderson. Fire back. Miss the net barely. The puck go all the way back at the blind. Intercept by Patterson. Bring the puck to the left side. Battle for Montreal. Lose the puck by Shoneman. Patterson controlling the puck right now. In front of the net. Bring the puck in the back behind the goaltender. Bring the puck in front of the net. No chance. Montreal chase the puck all the way. Ottawa win the battle. Bring the puck behind the net. Now by Coley. Reset. Fire the puck. Brassard. Black shot on the Montreal Canadiens. Wow, what bad communication between Fournette, Caulfield, Pitlick, and Monahan finished the game with 20 seconds to go. Go back behind the net. One more push by the Montreal Canadiens. Go DDD. Set up right now. Look into Shannon. Long stretch pass. Don't put the puck on the right side of Hegberg. Chase it by the Montreal Canadiens behind the goaltender. 5 seconds to go remaining on the third period. One more thing, possibly Cooley. Intercept. Ottawa's coming out. Kiskalik should have puck. I didn't make a save. No rebound. We're going to set the end of this third period. That's it, my friend. After 60 minutes to go, play between both teams. The score is 2-2. And we're going to go now on the overtime. 5 minutes between both teams. And the first team score are going to go now on the winning of this game. We're going to stop everything at the top. And that's what we got at this moment. Thanks for being a part of the show tonight. And we have a TV timeout. We're going to wait a little bit about this. And Montreal win tonight. Who's going to be the winner goal of the game tonight? Give me your name. Jake Adam. Thanks so much, Pierre. Julie Boucher, welcome aboard, Julie. Danny, thanks to be with us tonight. For more likes, look, really is impressive on it. I agree with you about this. William said that I really think I will win an OT. 3 versus 3 tonight. Melissa, welcome aboard. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show tonight. Can Cole Caulfield find a way to score tonight? Don't forget guys to click on the like. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. You're absolutely right, William, about this. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Merci, mon Luc. Here we go, William Snyder. I will go with Cole Caulfield. Here we go. Winning face-up at Ottawa Senator. Thanks so much, Dave Victor, to be a subscriber to the Hockey Nation Show. Ottawa set up. They are coming back. Bad play right now for the Montreal. Now the 2-1 for Ottawa. Backs on the back end. Bring the puck to the side. That's the play by Pinto. Reset for the Montreal Canadiens. Manion Palo with Caulfield behind the net. Caulfield trying to get puck. Go back to Patterson. Back again to Pinto behind the goaltender. Manion and Pinto battle. In front of the net. Patterson's coming. Shoot the puck. He missed the net barely. Great opposition for Patterson, but Allen resists at the push. Caulfield, Montreal struggle right now. Montreal get the zone. They are coming back. Go back to Caulfield. Now keep control the puck all the way back to on the defensive zone set up right now by Whiteman. Whiteman drop the puck behind. New plus coming for both teams. Tadenov change the direction. Tadenov to the red line. Tadenov looking. Pass the puck. Intercept by the Montreal. By Ottawa. The puck goes slowly by Kaden Cooley. And for the Jake Allen. Cooley go behind the net. Montreal set up with 4 minutes to go remaining. Pass the puck to the left side. Back to Dadenov. Dadenov with Kirby back to Cooley. Cooley's coming. Cooley looking. Cooley looking. Fire puck. Saved by Eber. Rebound. No chance right there. The puck go back to Ottawa. Rim puck behind the net of Sanderson. They go to reset behind. They are coming back with the puck. 3 versus 3. New play for the Montreal Canadiens. Long search by Ottawa Senator. 1 versus 1 with Kaden Cooley. Puck on the left corner of Jake Allen. Great play by Cooley. Set up right now by the Montreal Josh Anderson. Set up, look again right there. Pass to Cooley. Cooley's coming to the red line at the neutral zone. On the offensive zone. Cooley looking right now. Cooley in the front of net. No chance. And the turnaround by Brassard. Ottawa's coming back at 3 versus 3. Ottawa control the puck on the defensive zone. Turn around by Derek Brassard in front of the Jonathan Drouin. Battle. Jonathan Drouin still the puck. Drouin turn around. Keep the puck now to Schoenemann. Schoenemann on the play right there. Drop to Jonathan Drouin. Use the stick all the way back. Drouin keep controlling. 1 versus 1. And the back door a little bit too far. Turn around. Ottawa's coming back. Ottawa now at 2 versus 1. Ottawa on the red line. On the back door. The back zone. For the puck. And the magazine. Rebound. Turn around for the Montreal Canadiens. Turn around back over there. Everybody back in normal. Back again to Anderson. Back to the left side. Montreal keep controlling. Support by Anderson on the right side. Change the direction with Whiteman. Whiteman set up. Looking right now. Whiteman's coming offensive zone. Whiteman behind the goaltender. Keep controlling the puck all the way back. We're going to roll it back at the blue line. Turn around. Keep our edge work with the skate. Back again to the other side. Back again to Monahan. Monahan's coming down. Monahan set up. Possibly a penalty for the Montreal Canadiens. That's called a Whiteman at 2 minutes right there, I believe, for interference possibly. And the Ottawa Senator is going to be on the power play. Bad play by Chris Whiteman. OMG. Interference by Chris Whiteman. And the Ottawa Senator right now are going to be on the power play to almost finish this game. Wow, what a bad play by Chris Whiteman. Jake Allen make a big save, by the way, on the shot from Patterson. But again, a penalty for the Montreal Canadiens, and they're going to go on the power play. Ottawa 4 versus 3. We'll see what's happening at this moment. Thanks everybody to be a part of the show, and that's what happening. Jake McAnaway. Thanks to see about this one over there. Who we're going to see on the ice for the Ottawa Senator for the last 2 minutes 38 seconds to go remaining on this power play. Honestly, 2 minutes for the possibly at the end of this game. Whiteman, 2 minutes for interference. At 2 minutes 19 seconds to go. We'll see what's happening. The face-off on the right side of Jake Allen. The puck still not dropped yet. We have a timeout, by the way. So we have a timeout. Go Habs, go! Hey, Melissa, Roger, Ted, Diddy, Habs can beat. I know you can watch that bumper shot. King of the Gamer, welcome aboard. Thanks for being a part of the show, everybody. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Ottawa is always help. If Sander Pinto score the OT winning, I'm going to lose it. Thank you, Julie Boucher, to be a part of the show tonight. If Sander Pinto score the OT winning, I'm going to lose it. Carl, hi. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. KLS getting ugly again, Toronto tonight. KLS. 280 share up. Yes, everybody, thanks to be a part of the show. We still have a TV timeout, everybody, so we have to wait a little bit longer and see when the play starts. Pourquoi vous ne streamez pas la partie? C'est un règlement de la Ligue nationale, Sam. On n'a pas le droit de montrer la partie. On se ferait barrer automatiquement. Donc, on ne pourra pas rien faire à propos de ça, là, mon ami Sam. Une très bonne question en passant.
Tossed by the jealous waves of the sea.
go, everybody. Fire. I said fire. Look, face up on the left side of Jake Allen. We have Patterson on the ice right now with Pinto on the blue line. Montreal try to get a puck right now. Battle with Arbor. Arbor lose the puck. We carry by Pinto. Pinto looking right now. He set up the neutral down. A back door. Back again to Pinto. Pinto looking right away. Chest up. Montreal is on the triangle right there. The back to for Ottawa. Pinto at the top circle. Back on the left side by Patterson. Back to Pinto. Set up now. Looking at the Patterson. At the back door. Looking right away back. On the back door. Set up over there. Hit the ball. Patterson and the Ottawa Senators score on the power play tonight. And this is the end of the game. The Ottawa Senators on the power play goal win their fourth time against the Montreal Canadiens. This time an OT. This is over for the Montreal Canadiens. They finish 0-6-2 and 8 game. And this is the penalty for Chris Whiteman. And this game is over, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the final score is Ottawa Senators 3 and Montreal Canadiens 2. Goal on the power play by Patterson. And great pass and forth between Brassard and Patterson. And no chance for anybody. And that's happening. Great play, power play by Ottawa Senator. And another loss for the Montreal Canadiens. But again, very excited game. Montreal lost most of the game against Ottawa Senator by 1 goal. That's what's happening about this one over there. I'm going to do it at this point. Strigger, the red preseason, not the promise preseason. All right, God love you. Stick around for coach post-game note. Luciano, thanks so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, usually it's happening sometime. There you go. So the final score, Montreal Canadiens 2, Ottawa is 3. Wow, they gave a star at Rim Pitlick. They gave a star to Kevin Cooley. Oh my God. Wow. Merci de stream. Première fois que je viens, je vais revenir. Merci beaucoup, Sam. Ça nous fait plaisir. N'oublie pas de cliquer sur le petit pouce en haut pour la notification. At least now we can start the season for Marco. Marco. I didn't get a star for sure, Pierre Martin. So 0-6-2. Yeah, honestly, it is. Alan, but the good news is 0-0-0 at the beginning of the season. Mark Zuck and Jennifer back in the house. Thanks to be with part of the show tonight. And Mark, we appreciate a lot. Bon on the leave. Ted, il said, la prochaine fois, moi, Harry, je match. C'est ça le 32. Don't you pin as the C-box. Melissa Zabra. I would give Coley a star too, Marco. Yeah, I would not give to Rampant Lick, honestly, but I would not give it to, like I said, Coley deserves one, but not Rampant Lick. If someone tell me Rampant Lick have a good game, I don't understand the game, the hockey. I'd lose too much. What they can win some, Jeremy. Mercredi, Nick Harry. Well, the good news is expectations are extremely low. You're absolutely right about this one with Rabinov. Great point about this. I feel for you, all of you. Yeah. Sat night again, and will be the issue. That's the next dynasty of this season. Guy, did Sarkowski get hurt? Not allowed. And it's not allowed for Sarkowski. It was good. Caulfield, goalie, and Caulfield, best player tonight. I agree with you, Alan, about this one over there. Not Pitlick à Laval, but he's just at the wrong chair. They put him on the center. I don't know what he used to do that, but that's Martin St. Louis decision. I will respect. He knows hockey better. Some, like all the TV experts, think Pitlick should play on the first line. Wow. Time will take a time, but it's sad to see then Pitlick was as regress, Alan. But it's not regress, he's just not on the right chair. That's the biggest problem about this, or for me, Pitlick, waiver wire for the AB coach. They will have to, William. I think they're still missing a couple of pieces for the beginning of the season. They pick up this kid, honestly, but I still they wait to look someone else. a lot of waiver lists will be interesting. The problem when you hold like this, you wait at the last minute. Now you're going to have a bunch of waiver list Sunday, like 20 team players, and they can pick only one. That's the problem. They take a risk right now. They wait, but they only can pick one. It's going to be, honestly, Monday, because everybody have to drop their roster Monday. So it'll be interesting. Now they can pick two if everybody don't want to take any one of them. But we need to get more second round pick for this deep draft to build. Dixon, welcome aboard. Dixon, thanks for being about the show. He said, you know what? Better to trade everybody. One did Sakasi get hurt? I don't know. I never heard that. Roger, I don't know. Yeah, no hurt for him. Boys play good tonight, but another power play the another team, and so Whiteman, because we are weak team. Thank you a minute. Hey, Mr. Family, welcome aboard. I will trade Sakasi again. Butterbean. All right. Yes, family, about this one over there. Quentin, disappointed as a part of the process of what we do. Is like a math scientific, try different recipes. Yep. Question, is this the first round pick cursor? No, not allowed. About this, so sad about Carey Price, a long-term injury reserve. Yes, thanks to be a part of the show, Mr. Lamp. About this, we need a plot like Potter being Matt. I don't understand. I don't know any players. The power play, not good. It's not the right players, Alan. I think you have to, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, some players should not be on the power play. So I think I will judge them until, once the skill will be there, when everybody will be there, I think there will be the right things about that. So I could play whole game, just not an OT. Yep, Marco. Coach, will you make a video or cute the waiver pick up is and what kind of player he is? Yes, King, we're going to talk about him the next show. We're going to talk about what kind of player he is. Marco, the trade does not look good. Tu penses quoi de Kovacevic? C'est un gros défenseur. C'est un 6'4", 6'5", 220 pounds. Look, he can score, and the American Hockey to carry on this. A little bit slow. He don't have a great skate. But again, you get a guy with third pairing defenseman, not full potential. He's always be good, scored a lot. They don't score a lot of goals, but he scored always 4, 5, 6 goals per season as a defenseman. It's pretty good. But again, a little bit oriented offensive. You need to get better on defensive zone. The Winnipeg Jets have too many defensemen over there, so he did not get a job. They got a 3-year contract, by the way, during the summer, less than $1 million for Winnipeg Jets. So the Jets believe on him. They just have too many defensemen over there. So great pickup for Montreal because they don't have enough right defensemen. And if you don't help them, they will bring back the Laval Rocket or maybe put back on the waiver list the next couple of days. But you don't expect too much about him. We're saving all the W for the season. Yeah, absolutely right about this one over there. I agree with you about this. The same day, same as this. I don't know about this. William Brivet. Coach Martin, Saint-Louis out, do never. Saint-Louis out, do never. Abgo pre-season sweep 0-6-2. Welcome, 1,000. Saving all the win for the end. 6-5 the big man. My video try is crossing everyone, Danny. And so happy the exhibition game is all over. Alan, the final is coming back over there. The Toronto wins 5-1 tonight. Magazine négligé, je marché de Montréal. 8 game for Montreal development group to development analyst. Evaluate how each player perform with different players, how they don't play, and how they read the play. Demain, de CF Montreal. 134. What do you think about Kovacic that had tried to obtain, Jeremy? Like I said, third pairing, defenseman number 7, 8. Is it better to Shineman? Is it better to Leskinen? That would be possibility to keep him and to drop, be possible Baron, Harris, and Laval Rocket, and keep the young players develop in Laval Rocket. Worst case, you can return him at Laval Rocket if nobody pick him up during the draft or the waiver again. So it's a national, but is it better to Madison Boway? I'm not sure yet, and we didn't see him a lot. He played only 4 games. Play a solid season with the Manitoba Moose and American Hockey League. Have 11 goals, 19 assists, 30 points. But again, don't expect too much overall, Jeremy. If they can provide 18, 20 points, I'm happy if they bring other things to the table. William Development est incroyable. William Rivet. Je dois avoir un trou. Je vois un trou 4 pour Kovacevic. Yep. Pas grand-chose. Coach, the channel is getting very popular. Thanks so much, Alan. Very kind of you. Appreciate that. People like you make us a big transfer. I would deploy Arbor instead with Whiteman is a wall, Pierre Martin. Yeah, but right now, Arbor cannot play on the right defenseman, Pierre. But I believe he will start the season about this one over there. RG Calabro, thanks so much for all the update tonight. I appreciate a lot. Coach, how many players are left on the roster, and what do you think the final cut would be? The Prime King is really difficult to make a roster like this. We don't know the players, the injuries. Devorak, Armia, Hoffman, Madison, Edmondson, Barron, Carey Price, Enneman. That's 9 of them. Who you only know Paul Biron and Carey Price. The rest, who knows who they are? We don't know. Mike Madison is another one. They don't tell us nothing. So you guess, my guess, everybody guess could be right. And we only know this Monday they're going to be reevaluated. They're driving back home, and it's just like, I don't know. Really transparent, really try to not collaborate like they was before. I understand Shadan Maccabi, but they don't tell us nothing. We don't know what's going on. We just wait the Monday and we say, oh, he part of the team, and oh, this guy is hurt. Oh, this guy does start the season because he's going to long term. We don't know nothing. So we'll have to wait. Patient about this. That's the only thing we can do, King, for this moment. Je marche Canadien Montréal. So we can be very happy with that team performance and precedent. And I think Roger, he is. Martin Saint-Louis is really happy, Roger, because he's not focusing on the score. He's focusing on the development. Tonight, send the rookie camp. Do you believe Sakeski is better? Do you believe Arbor Jack I is better? Do you believe Jordan Harris is better? Do you believe like Justin Barron is better? Do you believe Owen Beck is better? Do you believe Philippe Mézard is better? Do you believe Gallagher is better? Do you believe Kirby Dack is better? Do you believe, and I can go all the way like that. That's the focus on the exhibition game. It's not about winning, losing. We're not there. If you're thinking about this, you guys, you don't watching my video every day. I just said yesterday, they're focusing on the development, nothing else. They will be 0-82. They don't care. It's a daily process, one day at a time, and then one game at a time. Game number 1, is it a good game? Yes. Game number 2, is it a bit better? Game number 1. And I can go all the way to game number 82. At the end of the year, they're going to see the gauge, the success, by the way, if they develop the better the team and they develop the player better. That's it. That's all. There's nothing else. He will finish 378-1. They don't care. Or they are better as the player development. That's it. That's all. If you're focusing on the win, lose, guys, you're not going to be happy because for them, it's not about winning. It's about developing. So this is going to be like this for 3 years to come. That would be the right way to say that. Coach, we are about to embark on an 82-game journey. Back up, everyone. Is going to be a fascinating year ahead, William. Great point about this one over there. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Thanks so much, everybody. Dixon, one of them on the Garfield look like free money to hit 32. Dixon, you're absolutely right about this. The other money would be interesting. I cannot remember what he was talking about. I cannot remember the player. They will talk about this before the game. I believe Montreal has 9 regular games coming up in October. Thanks, coach, for tonight's game. You're welcome, Jerry. Anytime, my friend. Glad to see you around. Guess like we don't see me shave my head, Danny. Vinny. Do you know about Martin caught on the Colorado Eagles? Well, it's a player rookie was drafted a couple of years ago. He's still a borderline. He tried to make the team. He cannot. It's many of them, right? In American Canadian, it's great fast hockey players, honestly, but he cannot stay in NHL. And again, because the talent over there, you can have him or the team like Arizona, Montreal, Chicago, and at the bottom, it will make the team, honestly, William. But would be interesting to follow him for the next. But he's stuck in the ladder and Chicago. I think on the threat would be okay. I think 7 people need to vote for is not to go through. I would get better. Don't worry. Don't go for Caulfield. Go bet. Sharing this video with friends, family. Thanks so much, King of Gamer. Okay, coach. Alan, get there. I will be there the next 3 hours. I would follow up after that. Okay, here we go to next week. 68 years. Montreal fan, beware of the tweet we tweet. Paul, welcome back, Paul. Thanks to be a part of the show tonight, Paul. Good night, Alan. Montreal 7 going on overtime. Andy. Mr. 84, Gerald would be bully everyone, and the league is 6'8". A skill would get him 40 goals this year. No, unfortunately, you're not going to get that 84. But thanks to your comments, we respect your point of view about this. You're going to be disappointed at some point. I would not be surprised he go on the Laval Rocket at some points on the year. Who started the season as defense coach? I don't know because. If you tell me Mike Madison, I would say no, he's hurt. That's what Martin said. We said before the game. He's on the treatment. Is he ready next week? I don't know. Johnny Manson, he hurt. Can he start next week? I don't know. What about Nick Zuski? Did he start next week? I don't know. That's the problem. We don't know nothing. And that's frustrating because you cannot make a roster. Someone asking me what's a roster. I don't know. I don't know. Because nobody knows their plan. We don't know who is hurt. So we have to wait and see next week and go from there. That's the only thing I can tell you right now. I wish I can give you better idea or better way. The only thing I would say to you, Caden Coley will be there, right? David Sawa will be there. Chris Whiteman will be there. That's the player are not hurt. Albert Jacka will be there. That's the only 4 players I can mention right now. The rest, who knows? So we'll see. Look, Gerard Sophie is a beast 84. Sir, in the chat, Dixon, that's what is our William. If only this game were regular season, we'd have 2 points. Is a good starting for point. The top 3 pick, George. Yeah, it's a great point about this, George. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for being a part of the show, by the way, tonight. Sakasi is shy right now. Coach, do you think Albert have a good enough camp to start the season? Yes, Fernando. And I will tell you why. The circumstance of the injuries, if it worked that way. Thanks so much, George. Very kind of you to be a subscriber. The circumstance of the make him to stay. Secondly, his play. He have another good game tonight. He did not do bad. And I think he's part of the game. And they don't have that kind of unicorn player, toughness, skill, everything like that. So that's happening. Have fun or hype for the new season. Thought great hope. Kenan Cooley and Albert Jaga are making in my opinion. I'm not entirely occurrence on Harris. Great point about this. I agree with you. And Baron with him. William, thanks so much, Harry. William, by the way, great channel. First time here, hopefully not the last. Thanks so much, George. You can follow Montreal Canadiens. We do contents every single day. Don't forget to click on the notification, the little bell. Thanks to my friend Fernando. I agree with you. Danny, Washington 4-2 and OT, Andy. Rudolph, coach is very consistent with that message. Thank you so much, Rudolph. Yeah, ça va faire de dos dans le cœur. Et Saint Louis will only concentrate on offense for sure. Defense is secondary. All right, guys, I have to go wrap up to see you at 11 o'clock tomorrow. Have a great night, Marco. Thanks to be with us tonight. Bonne nuit. Thanks so much, Harry. Thanks for being with us tonight, Mr. Harry. Anger management is what we all need. All right. Fine. I've lost an American Canadian tonight. James Top. I, James, I would like you to talk to Drake Patterson and Shane Pinto and tell him, hey, you are an American Hockey League tonight. Go see Brandstrom and I tell him you're an American Hockey League player. Go see Jake Sanderson and tell him, hey, by the way, you're an American hockey player. So, hey, Kastelik, you're an American hockey player. Oh, by the way, Derek Bransaw, you're an American hockey player. Oh, by the way, Zezev, you're an American hockey player. Oh, by the way, Olden, you're an American hockey player. By the way, we're going to say Montreal. Haber, Harris, Barron, American hockey player now? It's just like, it's also funny when the people talk like that way over there. And they don't search to see exactly who they are about this. And, you know, I respect your point of view. I don't see that way. And if you see that way, I don't see a Montreal loss. Montreal gained tonight. If you tell me Montreal lost, I said, no, they gained. They develop better. Haber play one game. Sarkowski make one game. So they become a bit better. They know, understand what they do. If you focus on the game, you miss the point, guys. You completely miss the point here. I don't know how you follow your team, Montreal Canadiens, but if you're thinking about winning, losing, watching curling next week, watch bowling, go play ping pong because you're going to have a difficult year. It's about development. It's about one day at a time. It's a process. I don't know. I understand you guys, and I respect each one of you, but you have to understand what's going on. It's not a way. Bonne soirée, mon frère William. Merci beaucoup, mon homme. Merci d'être avec nous ce soir. Ghost, why does it sound like also the regular season come, all the AB players get injured? It's not even a regular season yet. Honestly, I don't know the purpose, but you know, I don't know why, but the point behind this, King, is to see why we don't know more. We're going to see this Monday. That's one thing we're going to see, because when they make the roster, they're going to put player on the long-term injury reserve at some point. So it'll be very interesting about this. Kaden, look, MONTREAL beats a great defenseman. Yep. 84, absolutely right about this. Thank you, Luke, about this. Yeah, absolutely right, 84 about him. Do you think not playing a smart hockey is costing the abs? It's not about to be smart, William. Nothing about this. It's just chemistry, execution, and too many players with no experience in NHL. That's the problem, William, about that overall. So nothing wrong with this. Better to lose the preseason game, regular season, Austin Allen. That's the one way you can see that. Yeah, you don't want to lose the first game of the regular season, perhaps. If not about smart, it's about fine chemistry among them. Whether Mr. Luc, you're absolutely right about this one over there. Mr. Pierre Martin, have a great night, buddy. It would be a total disaster. I don't see that again. It's going to be fine if we develop players, Austin. But again, I can understand your point of view about this over there. Price bidder battle when you get healthy. Price bidder be trade when you get healthy. 84, we don't know yet. Don't agree, Coach Aber, Slavkese Kelly, or Junior, not even American colleague. That's another great point, Fernando, about this one over there. Goalie is 20. Yep. Coach at 3. Malcolm, Tresolo, Nylander for Robert Thomas. The 2 letters, it was on my bench. Would you consider Malcolm for Thomas or an upgrade because it's on a better team? I don't trade King. I don't trade anybody me before December. He want to knock my door back in December. It's too early to make trade in my book because you don't know, honestly. And the reason, again, King, is because if you send 4 players versus 1 or 2, your roster is over and you have to remove 2 other players. And my team is pretty good overall. So what I could increasing possibility, one defenseman at some point, but you have to be an elite and then a goaltender at some point, but you have to be a team top 10 in NHL. So that's what happened about this one, coach. Et président du club, optimiste de talent. That's a good one. Look, not a problem, Fernando, about this one. I blame New Brunswick. New Brunswick, William Malkin would be awesome. 84. Coach comment almost make me myself just that is not right. We need the rookie to take a chance without being afraid to mess up. You're absolutely right about this. Let's get some confidence on that freshie group. Early few fans will help. You're absolutely right. Again, guys, the win, it's like you cook a meal and you eat the meal, but you said, oh, I feel he's missing something. He missed salt, pepper, sauce. He missed something to taste better. But that's the win. We play, we eat, we enjoy the meal, but it will taste better at the end if we win, whatever, it costs you $40. That's how I see that Montreal Canadiens this year. That's maybe not my best description of winning, but I don't know. I'm hungry right now. That's maybe the point here. And this is what I trade for Thomas. I mean, that is what I trade for Thomas. I love Robert Thomas, by the way. I just want to play correct first passing and same way, if we understand. Absolutely right, 84. I agree with you. Again, patience is the key, guys. Don't go, let's see what's happening and go from there. Don't become Speak Martin Crew. They were speak to family. No. Family. Why not? Because they have too many forward. If you do this, family, you need to remove one player. The only one you have to remove is Sakoski. Everybody else on the waiver. So I will not do that, family. They are little bit. Jesus, little bit. By the way, home run by the Mets, Alfonso and Alonso. They just take the lead 3-2. I would say no, there are too many forward. There we go. Jesus. Omelette better que a boiled egg, Coach said. Exactly, something like that. Coach, how many shootout do you think there will be this year? Not many, honestly. Coach, avait a stroke little bit. Yes, King. Cheese. Fromage, Coach, coûte combien? Ça coûte pas cher, Luc, un fromage ici. Je ne sais pas, j'en mange pas souvent. Luc, moi, je mange tout partout. Coach, do you cook? No. If I open my look, I have one bread, one butter, 24 bottles of water, 10 bottles of orange juice or apple juice or pineapple juice. This is my fridge. That's it. That's all. Nothing else. That's it. That's all. And when I have no bread, I pick up another bread. That's it. No butter, I pick up another. I have no food in my house, in my condominium. It's all out. You walk outside, you have food everywhere on the street. It's crazy. And it costs you $2, $1.50, $30. It's just 30. It's just crazy. So I don't cook anyway. I love cooking for myself. 84. 1% a day keep the doctor away. So that's what's happening about this one over there. But it's fun. That's crazy when you think about this. It's right now 8:49 a.m. here. And I feel like, wow, my day is almost over. Golden Knight 3-1 over the Coyotes tonight. The Nashville beat San Jose 3-2. The Blues beat Chicago 6-0 tonight. The King beat the Ducks 6-3. Villardi, 4 goals so far. Lightning beat the Panthers 5-2 tonight. The Wild beat the Star 5-1. The Canadiens lost 3-2. Blue Jacket lost 4-3. The Toronto Maple Leafs beat the Detroit 5-1. The Devils beat the Boston Bruins 5-3. Islander beat the Rangers 3-1. 8 on the run. Coach, what did you think of the app special team? They're probably a little bit better, honestly. But PK, they struggle, of course. But again, it's difficult to, you don't have your regular players all the time. So Martin, he changed a lot, but we have to be patient with that. I would judge them a little bit after 10 games. Broccoli and Brussels sprout keep everyone away. If you eat green, it will be fine. Anyhow, coach, appreciate all you do. Hockey Nation, thanks so much, Danny T. Appreciate that about this. Don't forget, if any question you want to be, I'll be here for a couple more minutes. If you want to talk about hockey, we appreciate it. I think it was a great, solid game tonight. Overall, it was fun to watching. Some, the chemistry both teams was not overall great, but it was fun to entertaining. Montreal lost almost at the game by 1 goal anyway. I think the chat died, King of Gamer. Yeah, I don't know. We have my computer told me about 75 people, but looked like nobody talked. But it's all right. Maybe we can turn around like a party and start to play music and maybe dancing. I don't know. But yeah. Here we go. Danny never. Let's party, everyone. 78 in the chat, Danny. Where are they? Where are you? It was weird to see the bench on Trent's side. Yes, Fernando. Remind us the old forum, right? Yeah, absolutely right. There's a great comments, and the penalty box was beside the Ottawa. So great comments about this, Fernando. Can I say I'm really impressed with Ottawa, but it's only preseason, Luciano. Yeah, absolutely about. Do you think the new hook will set up as the second line center? Will be right? Yeah, the potential to be there, William. Possibly, I believe at the end of the year they're going to find another center. I think GD Comfort a little bit more experience. He's the day-to-day at this moment. But William, your new hook is a borderline. It's really hard to read him. He's really fast, great, shifty, great hands. He needs to produce more to stay second line. He's inexperienced to get all the face up again the second line. Possibly he will bring GD Coffer at the beginning, and possibly they look for a new center at the trade deadline. That would be my prediction, William, if I was about the Colorado. Franco Iacono is in the house. Sawadi grab, Mr. Franco. Just here, Martin St. Louis said he's not worried about anything from what he sees so far. I agree. It's what it is. Comme les popons, les go, as go. You're absolute, mon ami. Très, très content d'entendre cela. Je n'ai pas regardé la press conference encore. Je vais la regarder après que j'ai terminé ici. Mais merci beaucoup, mon homme. I'm really convinced Ottawa will be the disappointment of the year. Just my opinion, Luciano. Great point, Luciano. I will ask you, what is a disappointment, right? I don't know how they gauge their success or the fans, what they're looking for. And that will be my only point I would say to you about this. I'm not sure what is their disappointment as a fan. The Great Montreal Forum, great souvenir, Wimo Fernando. Amazing over there. Atwater corner. I just said, shocks out of the wave. TH, what's going on, coach? Which young player did the most to raise the stock? Are you talking about the game tonight, TH, or are you talking about general? You talk about tonight, I think Sakoski is going to be in the game. the situation with the how many players they are on the injury reserve or how many players open up spot as a forward. Can RHP be a part of the team at the beginning? I'm not sure. Islander is going to be returning, by the way. Now, the defenseman is a little bit different right there. Haber, for me, he gained enough to stay behind Cole. Can they add a third one? If it's going to be between Arbis and Barron. Barron is the right defenseman. Arbis is the left defenseman, can play on the right D. I still believe Arbis have a little bit more connection behind the door compared to Barron. So, but Barron, Schoenemann, and Barron and Arbis did not make a statement tonight, DH. So, but great point. Great question about this tonight. Look like the Islanders win tonight at the H tonight, 3-1, I believe. I wanna only reason I would say disappointment because I believe there are a lot of hype behind this team. For me, I would say to you, if they can stay in the race until the last 10 game of the season, Luciano, this is a success for me. If they gauge this as only playoff, they will be disappointed right there. But if they can stay about 85 points hanging there and possibly 88 and possibly to be the last 2 weeks in the race and they cannot make it, I'm okay with that part. But if you tell me they are a playoff team that can make it, I'm not guaranteeing on that one. You have too many pieces of the puzzle. It's not fixed over there, Luciano. And see how DJ is going to control it. They have a lot. It reminds me a lot of Florida Panthers, Luciano. A lot of goal, not strong on the defensive overall, and the goaltender without that bot is a bit questionable over there. So that would be my point. Do you think Jesse Comfort is better suited at the left wing? But because the Colorado have a lot of winger at this moment, they would better for him to play on the center. It's not a bad center. It's just like, I'm not sure it's a second center or it reminds me more like a third solid center. He's a two-way player. He's very good on both ways, but it's unfortunately he cannot produce a lot of points in NHL so far. I've never been patient. Yeah, that's another problem for this. In front of the plaza, Alexandre, blame mon Fernando, you nailed it. La plaza Alexandre, c'était la station de métro Atwater. And en face de Alexandre, il y a a McDonald's, Fernando. And you can walk out and you can go on the Crescent Street, on the Peel Street. I will stop there. Cole, did you watch the Sharks and the Predator game? What do you like about both teams? King, I didn't watch game number 2. I watched game number 1. You can see San Jose is going to be a long season over there. Let's Canadiens have a good game whatsoever. I didn't watch it. I watched the stat today. Nether Raider is on fire over there. Both game. I think we don't give enough credit for Nashville on my part, for sure. They are well balanced, King. And the key is Ken DeShine can repeat. Ken Hohenson can repeat. Forsberg, we know he can do. And they have a solid depth defenseman. And then with McDonough, guys, I think I have to look about a little bit more consider Nashville on my pool, King, for so far. I understand San Jose is not strong, unfortunately. But would be interesting. I will have to keep Simono a little bit longer. Look, but the problem, look, is because we already have too many players, and we know he cannot stay in Montreal anyway. So I will not keep it. What about overall TH? It's all about cohesion, structure. Well, not structure, chemistry. TH. They have too many players flip line all the time. It's really hard. So for me, it's not good enough, honestly. For all the Iron fans who have no passion, please look at the Tampa Bay won through after they won to the Cup. Long time exactly about this, Luciano. Can't get my Predator look sharp. Sharks look slow. Great comments. Do you believe Philippe Danault can repeat this come season again? I don't see it, King. I don't say it's not. Yeah. I don't see this, Philip, for Philip King. And I can check for you if you want to get this because I want to be sure. Philippe Dano, guys. Philippe Dano. Philippe Dano in NHL, guys. He never had a double-digit shooting percentage. He's always been about 9, 6, 9, 8, 9. Last season, 13.9. It's double of what he did with the Montreal the year before with 5 goals in 53 games. So that's my first red flag over there. Second thing, this is the year what he shoot the most in NHL, 194 shot. The closest one is 130. That's his average per season, 130. He shot 60 shot more. When you want to see a player can have the same repeat, you always to look about 2 categories in analytics: the shot again, the shot on the net, and the shot percentage. If they are average the same, you know what? I think he can do it again. This for me is a red flag. To repeat 27 goals, I would not do it. I would be really careful. Now, can he? Everybody could repeat, but look about Kyle Connor. Always bit consistency at 14.5, 15.1, 15.3. And that's what he make a scorer that way. Phil Cassell, same problem. So I just want to share how I see different ways when I do my kind of analytic King of Gamer. I predict I will win the Stanley Cup at 29-93. Bull Rider, welcome back. Do I have a few good flash where he should have the show the puck? I'm looking forward to this season. Disappointed is my word about Jonathan Drouin, unfortunately. He don't show me enough to be a regular player right now. He struggled, and I don't know. I understand the point of view where you talk about. You have a chance to shoot the puck, a pass, and I understand you. I respect your point of view, by the way, but Drouin disappointed since the beginning of the exhibition game for me. Red Wing look terrible tonight, 84. When I see that, I did not see the game, first of all. Secondly, I don't know what the lineup looked like, 84. But, yeah. Still, I will make the playoff with the Senator and the leave. Tu me rappelles de très bons souvenirs, coach. Oui, pas de problème, Fernando, ça me fait plaisir, mon homme. 84, the Senator. At the time, Vinny. Kristen Street, coach was a party guy back in the days. Zachary Gros. I was about way, Zachary. I was enjoying the peel and the crescent. If you want to see higher level or higher classy people or they're more higher, you have to go that direction. You want to see the hockey player that was over there. But if you want to see just have a good time in French side, you have to go to Saint Denis Street, la rue Saint Denis, Zachary. But that's another subject for the time. Ni le menteur. Mais on n'ira pas plus là avec ces souvenirs. Oui, mon Fernando, pas ce soir. Where do you see Sean San Jose finish season? Eight on the Division Pacific. $28, $29, $30. That would be my best guess for me. I don't see them over 28. What do you think of Kovacevic? Look, it's not much over there, Dixon. Don't expect much. The two things. He's a big guy, 6'4", 6'5", did not full potential yet, but he's going to be a third pairing. He's a bit a good shot. Not fast at all. He needs to work on his feet. And then is a right defenseman. So a little bit security for Montreal. The strength between what they have already and what they don't have is because he played many games as a hockey professional, as an American Hockey League for the last 4 years, and he's 25 years old compared to Barron, Harris, or the youth rookie. So that gave them possibility. But again, they have already Madison Bowey. So if not work with Montreal, if they can send him a Laval Rocket at the end of the day, Dixon. But I don't expect too much. Jerry, have some of your young defense prospect improve this summer and join the exhibition game? If yes, is this not a small step in the right direction? Yes, Jerry, I think you have a couple. They all improve at some point, Jerry, but not good enough to stay in the NHL. I think HABS deserves to be there. And again, guys, the player will start as a rookie next week, a prospect. There's not guaranteed they're going to stay here. I feel it's going to be a carousel, HABS, Harris, and Barron all year long. They're going to add a 7th defenseman. Could be Schoenemann, Leskinen, or Bowey, or, Varanovic, the new players. Or they're going to add another D. But I think there will be a carousel of defenseman over there. The only one is going to be guaranteed is Kaden Coley. Otherwise, Savkowski become another one, could be a carousel at some point. But that's my best I can say to you, Kerry. They improve. They make mistakes all the time, right? And if you look about this, I feel like Harris, tonight he has not a solid game. Schoenemann played a little bit better like usually he does, but not good enough to play in NHL for me. But patience is the key, Jerry, and every single day. Luciano, how we see less and less franchise player coming into the league? Not really, Luciano. I would say that next year you have at least 3 of them: the Fantilli, the Michkov, and the Bedard. Now, franchise player, you talk about McDavid, Crosby, Ovechkin. 3 of them could become that kind of players. Some as goaling or the goalies, some on the point. So you have 3 players right there: the Jagr, the Carlson, the Stramel, everything like that a little bit before. 2004, guys, the kid from the Chicago Steel, Sipenechik, he's going to be another McDavid at some point with that type of players over there. He is a great hockey player for the. I just studied the 2004 NHL draft, and they have the goaltender from Czechia. He's a 6'6" play on the USHL for the Almara Lancer. Is unbelievable. He's the next goaltender in NHL a long term. He's going to be not surprised to be a first round pick late possibly, but in 2004. They have a couple that will talk a little bit later, but that they are really the 2004. So every year, Luciano, they have always 1 or 2, but this year was not that kind of prototype of the players like you mentioned. And, like the next level. And it's a little bit too early, 2004 anyway, 2024. But I'm called them the 2004 birth year. But the 2024 draft pick, they have a couple of good hockey players, of course, on that one. But the 23 will be amazing. For it won't you be anywhere, Danny. Cole, sometimes it's hard to evaluate players when they are playing with their front teammate. And again, one more point we said to you, TH, great comments. It's not yet the NHL. It's still a lot of the exhibition game. The level is not there yet. Good. Leave Tampa, Florida would be the top 3. Boston Red Wing, Habs could be close. 84. Leave Tampa Bay, Florida. I agree with you. Then I would say Boston, Ottawa, and Detroit together. Then after that, I would say Buffalo, and then I would put Montreal not close allowed. 84. Robert, Redry Swadi. Robert, thanks so much, my friend Robert. Great point, Franco, about this. I talk about my abs daily news about this. I believe if Montempo was not in the net last game, it was Primo. I believe they don't believe on him anymore, and they're looking for the backup goaltender number 2, and they are possibly they're looking for other defensemen. They did today, but I think the shopping is not over yet, Franco, for them. I think I would not be surprised to get a goaltender. But again, I'm not there with them, so I don't know. I cannot qualify this that way yet, but that would be my point of view. By the way, no hockey tomorrow and the next 2 days. That's also why I think Brock will regress. He have a 21.6 shooting percentage until scoring 37.